Though years pass, things remain the same. Children born with no last names. What is to become of thee?
Oh no.
America.
Hey, crazy. I really matter. I never been a liar screaming Black Lives Matter. Man, it get me so inspired. Moving with a purpose, man. I do this for my people. And even though we all the same, they never saw me as an equal. No, don't explain, just say your breath. I don't believe you. 3 bars, 2 stars, yeah, that's a show. Sonny Malone, Lemon Tay on the mic, just check your phone. And every time you hit a song, you know the show is on. We going live. I really matter, and yeah, they doing a lot of talking. I don't listen to the chatter. I'm trying to save a race, so this message really matter. Let me hear it loud and clear. Let me hear it loud and clear.
My life.
Stove cooked this.
I done lost a lot of people in my lifetime. Tryna hold it in, couldn't stop me for crying. Living without them, yeah, you see I'm trying. Wish we could still hold hands, sometimes I feel like dying. Was it heaven or hell? Where did they go? We all up in hell, so heaven's all I know. Close friends getting locked up doing football numbers. Now all I got is memories that I can't remember. I lost my lovely aunt the 2nd of November. She was born the 21st of September. King of the jungle, you could call me Simba. Now I hoop a lot, you could call me Kimber. Grandfather lost his father, but first his mother. Now we lost his brother, you know they need each other. I can feel the pain, I'm standing in the rain. It feels like hell, yeah, I think I failed. I'm on a speeding train, think it's about to derail. I be so nervous, that's why I bite my nails. Mousy left us at a young age. God called her home, why you take her away? That was the very first time I ever shed a tear. I don't know what I'ma do without you here. I lost my grandmother on my mother's side. Bitch ass was her favorite words before she died.
R.I.P. Grandma. Telling you, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's work.
Cancer runs up in this family. Boosie beat cancer, can't let it handle me. I gotta stay focused, all my options open. I gotta stay out the streets in jail and stop loafing. My daughter counting on me to do the right thing, but all I think about is YOLO, that's on everything. If I ended up in jail, who can I blame? My mom telling me every day, baby, you change.
Yo. Let's welcome everybody back to the 3 Stars, 2 Bars podcast. You already know we stay riding on these motherfucking topics. You already know I'm your boy Tay. You can reach me on Instagram at DBOWE326 Tonio.
It's your boy Southside Malone, but I'm from Waldorf. You dig? You can find me on IG and Tonio, she love her.
Lim.
You know it's your boy Lim. You can find me on IG, your favorite _ baby father, and I might be at one of my baby mother's house tonight.
That ain't no mic. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we got some guests in the building.
Yep.
We got some, they listen. They friends to the podcast. You already know. Please introduce yourself. We got one man. He
not friends. We family.
We all family. That's how I introduce y'all. You done been on the show before.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Now, what you about to
No,
say
it's on you,
about?
sir. Introduce yourself.
All right. My Smug. IG is KOROCKSTARR, KO Rockstar.
Yeah, y'all know him from the Drunken Man episode. It's just the man this time. It's not the drunk man this time. It's the man.
Sexy lover. Kedie Lo _ KEDIELO. Find me on the gram, baby. I'm here.
Kedie Lo in his house, you did. Hey, so the reason we have them on the show because we feel like they have a unique story. I don't want to say unique. I mean, everybody have these things going on in their life, but I think it's cool to hear. Not cool. I'm saying the wrong thing. I don't want to say cool. I think it's important for us to hear it come out of someone's mouth that you know, and you get to understand where they coming from on the things that we're gonna talk about today. So that's why they on the show. So first of all, how about y'all tell us where y'all from? Where y'all grew up at?
This nigga talking to y'all like he a real host and shit. Like he don't know these niggas.
Come on, but everybody don't know them.
Yeah, but Steve Harvey.
Everybody don't know them.
Yeah.
Hey, can we get your real name though?
Hell no, nigga. Right now, my name is Kelvin Jackson.
Oh, you ain't gonna tell her the middle name?
What's the middle name?
What's the middle name?
No, nigga.
Hey, nah.
Eugene! Is that beef? Eugene!
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about nobody knowing my motherfucking whole government, nigga. I ain't got no warrants.
Yeah, true. Next.
My name is Keith Jackson, and I'm not giving you no middle name.
Hold up, what's that?
You wild ass nigga.
Oh, he said Lenard?
His middle name is Lenard.
I can cuss, right? Can I cuss?
No, boy.
Yeah, you can cuss.
Oh, all right, say less. Look, my name Keith Lenard Jackson, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say about my middle name. I'm sorry about it, but yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit.
All right, so look, where y'all grew up at?
I grew up in Southeast DC, man. You know, it was fucked up out there. It was fucked up out there.
It was messed up out there,
What
cuz.
was United Medical Center? It was Greater Southeast.
UMC?
UMC?
Yeah.
That's
So
what.
it was United Medical Center, UMC.
Mm-hmm.
It was Greater Southeast.
It was Greater Southeast.
Yeah. I was born at that motherfucker.
Hey.
One of you niggas born there? Can I ask y'all that?
What you ask? Give him the
All
mic.
of us was born there.
Yeah, I think I was going. I was born in Greater Southeast.
All of us was born there.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. We was all born in Greater Southeast. Yeah, we was all born there.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Y'all made me. He talking about something we born in Greater Southeast. I made me forget what I was about to ask you. So what it was like going to school? Like y'all two together. Like going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all treated each other.
First of all, we was going to school together with you too.
Yeah, that's facts. But this is the point of the.
So I'm trying to think what school you talking about.
He got his host. Tonio got his host hat on. He got his host hat on.
Nah, because
Let him have
it
his
was
host
a
hat on.
couple of years we had moved out Maryland.
Facts, and we ain't go to school together.
And we went to Berkshire.
Y'all went to Berkshire.
Yeah, that's
I never went to a Maryland school. Y'all some Maryland Bahamas.
Oh my God, you got to be stopped.
Hold up, did y'all go to a Maryland school?
Hold on, nigga. Yeah, we went to Maryland school.
I've never been to a Maryland school.
For 1 year, bro.
So you still a sucker.
What you talking about?
They still suckers. Huh?
Didn't you live with us?
I did. And look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, y'all. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all how gangster I am. Nigga, I lived in Maryland and still went to a DC school. I ain't got time for them. So what school? What was the name of the school y'all went to out there?
Berkshire
Berkshire.
Elementary.
Tonio,
For 1 year, 6th grade.
Tonio the type of nigga. He talking about we talking about where you from. He be naming where his school from and shit. Yeah, nigga.
Hold up.
I'm down. I'm from where Blue at.
Hold on, wait. Time out though. Let me ask y'all this question before we like keep going. So y'all telling me, if somebody asks you where you from and you went to school in DC but you live in Maryland, where you from?
Southeast.
I ain't from nowhere.
Nah, where you from?
So if you
My mama pussy.
hold up. So if you live, say y'all say y'all was in we gonna say y'all was in
Look, I lived
middle school.
We lived in Amblewood with them.
What school you went to?
I went to Winston,
I think we went to get Winston.
and we was in Amblewood.
So what'd you say? I'm from over there by Winston. That what you was gonna say?
No, from DC.
So no, look. I went to Winston too. I only went to motherfucking Berkshire for 1 year. My 6th grade year.
You did?
Yeah, my 6th grade year. That's when I went to Berkshire, and when we went to Winston, that's what junior high.
Oh yeah, you right. Hold up, so you came to Winston. So I was already at Winston before you came?
No, we went the same year, nigga. We was in the same grade, bro.
Lick Me 13 said, nigga, you went to Henley.
Oh, yeah, it's Henley.
Oh,
It is. It's Henley. Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to say, I
went
ain't
to,
going
no.
to Henley.
Oh, yeah. It was Stanton, Henley, Winston.
How the fuck you
Yeah.
remember what school you went to?
No, bro. In Winston, they had elementary to middle school. So I was confused because they was in elementary.
I guess my shit was just easy because I went to PR Hurst. My shit was from pre-K to 8th.
Right. That's how Winston was. That's how Winston was.
Pre-K to 8th.
Oh yeah, true. So hey, so y'all living out in Maryland? How did you like that? Like, how did you like living in Maryland?
Oh, I got my cherry popped out there.
Oh, what?
What? Hold up, bro. How you get your cherry pop?
What you mean?
How you get your cherry
I got
pop?
my first piece of pussy out there.
Oh, okay. It's about time he got his cherry pop.
Niggas don't get their cherry pop though. Niggas, females get their cherry pop.
I'm talking about, nigga, I got some butt.
He said he got his cherry pop.
so what you
it sound
saying?
like somebody got your
I got
butt, nigga.
my Oh, no, we ain't with that gay shit. Too.
So listen.
say.
So
We about to
Smug,
cut this whole shit off.
come on,
Talking
man.
about that dick.
Smug,
asking you a question.
Smug. So you telling me the reason you like living out there is because you got your first piece of butt?
No, I ain't like living out that motherfucker.
You said it was cool because you got your first piece of butt.
All right, but that don't mean that I like living out there.
Hey, whole time you just like skipped a whole lot of stuff too though, because we lived out what's the jump? Walters Lane.
Most definitely.
You skipped that whole little jank. We was living in Maryland. I still was going to a DC school.
Walters Lane.
Ain't this Walters? No, not Walters. No, with a glass house, bro.
Oh, 4 foot?
4 foot.
Oh, 4 foot?
Yeah, you skipped 4 foot and
Damn, I
everything.
forgot all about that shit.
You skipped 4 foot and everything.
When Kane broke Grandma Jean hip,
Yeah, you broke missed all that. What school we was going to then?
I was going to DC school then.
For real?
Yeah.
Hold on, was that after Maryland? Was that after we?
We wasn't staying out there.
So when we was living in Amberwood, we went to 4 foot, or was it 4 foot then Amberwood?
I think when I think we was on 28th.
That was later down the line.
Yeah, that's later.
I think that was way later down the line.
Nah, cause you know we lived on both 28th, right?
We lived on both 28th.
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
When we
I
was
think
living
we
on 4
lived
foot, we didn't go to no school out there. I was staying with our field on 28th.
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
all
he
lived-
right.
We all lived together.
Yeah, that's
Right
true.
or wrong?
That's true. Hey, speaking of 28th, right?
Right.
Around 28th is when things start getting rough for us a little bit. Y'all would say?
That's when shit got real.
Would y'all say?
Shit got real.
All right, so if y'all want to, can y'all speak on what happened when we was around 28th and what made things get real?
I can remember one time where it's though.
Speaking to the mic.
Sorry, y'all. I could remember one time when a nigga was running from the feds. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Whole time I'm thinking they about to get the squeezing in that motherfucker. You hear me? Whole time he not trying to shoot nobody. This nigga throwing money out the car. You hear me? He getting chased by the police. This motherfucker is throwing money out. And we right there looking like, what the fuck is he doing?
He wanted y'all to run in the
You hear
street
me?
to stop the
We
police.
was young. Me and my cousin Lim, we was the youngest. Y'all was older than us. You know what I'm saying? Ebony can vouch for this shit. You hear me? This nigga is going up the street. He bust him.
So hold up.
Change cars.
So what you saying is, once we moved from Maryland to DC, you seen a difference in like the environment?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
For real? Like
Yes.
what make the environment so different?
What made the environment so different, bro? On mothers. Like when I was out in Maryland, I had a nice, calm, cool, collective situation. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't having to wake up out the bed and I had gunshots and shit like that. When I got to DC, oh shit got real. You hear me? You got to get the fuck up and get the moving.
Yeah.
Ain't no motherfucking sitting right there. You thinking you good because you on your porch? No, that you can get hit. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Smug? What was the difference in moving from Maryland to DC?
When I was living in Maryland, I was a youngin'.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was already born and raised in DC. So them couple of years really didn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now, Southeast terrible.
Like they say, if you
I'm
do better,
telling you.
you'll do better.
Exactly.
That's your facts.
And you know what I'm saying? Like y'all got it cool out here in Waldorf.
Waldorf.
Yeah, Waldorf. You hear me? Y'all out here chilling. We in the basement right now. You ain't gonna hear no sirens, no shots or nothing, unless the white nigga next door go crazy. You hear me?
Oh my.
You hear me? Other than that, y'all cool. But we can't even sit on our porch without getting shot at.
That's facts. That's tough. So you feel so when you come out to your cousin's house, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one that live in a cool area. When you go to their house, you are you like more relaxed?
Yeah.
So when you go home, you feel it's like more tension and stuff?
No, I'm still relaxed.
Okay, but what?
Because I'm used to it.
Oh, true. Yeah, we talked about that before. Being desensitized. Is that the word? I think I said it right.
But is that it's still to the point you might be used to it, but you still like you out here. Do you have to? Because I think when you in the city, it's like you gotta be on a whole different demeanor. It's like you out here, your head might not generally be on a swivel. Right. But when you in the city, motherfucker head stay on the swivel, and then it's like when somebody walk up to you out here or they wave at you out here, you probably. But when somebody wave at you in the city, you like,
what this nigga waving at me for?
This nigga, yeah, who? Yeah.
But I ain't that type of person though, Tay. I'm not that type of person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You give me this, or you know what I'm saying? Salute, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Give it back to you. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause we bros, like.
But don't get this twisted. Don't
Give
get
him the
this
mic.
twisted.
But give me.
Don't ever get this twisted. Hey, how you doing, sir? But when I get past you, you pull that pistol out and bust my ass. I can't go for that. You see what I'm saying?
And what he just said, it happened to me before. Coming from Baloo.
You gonna whip it out?
Coming from Baloo. Lunchtime. Going to MLK Deli.
Right.
Me and my man.
Mike.
Talk to the mic, Smug.
I got an Averex on, and my man got on the Eddie Bow.
The split in the back.
Yeah. So, nigga walk past and like, yeah, what's up, y'all? Woo, woo, woo. And he say, man, y'all be safe out here, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for Bam Boom Bop. So we like, oh, all right, good looking, bruh. We turned around and started walking. This nigga turned around and robbed us.
The same nigga that told you watch out for the other nigga.
Yeah.
Same nigga that told you to watch out.
It was
for
around
the
Christmas time.
robbery.
It was around. Y'all remember that? Tell you remember that? Tonio, y'all remember that? When they was robbing niggas at Christmas time and shit.
Yeah, especially when the fucking bears came out and fucking eat the bear, the Eddie Bow bear. Cause that's everybody.
How you gonna tell a nigga be safe and turn around and
rob
whip a gun out on him?
Everybody in the
2 seconds
city
later.
either had the fucking Eddie Bow bears, the Parkers, or Averex jacket, or the motherfucking racing car jackets.
But I had none of those though. I was scared to get. I was too scared I was gonna get robbed. I ain't having those. I was too scared I was gonna get robbed. I'm good.
Nigga, we was broke. My brother had the motherfucking nigga. I know you remember Shoe City used to sell a coat. It was Rookie, ROOKY, and it looked like the Eddie Bow, but it didn't have a split in the back.
Yeah.
That shit was just, and it had the fur on the jump. Nigga caught my brother late. Robbed my brother. My brother was walking home in the snow. Motherfucker, no coat on.
Damn.
Look,
That nigga lived the week
when he
got
just
home.
said, this is what made me want to say something, because when he just said, I got robbed, but I was broke. I hate it. No, on some real nigga shit. I never want to get robbed and be broke.
Nah, for real.
Because you will get your ass bust for being broke.
Nah, for real.
Nah, that's real fun.
Nah, on some real nigga shit.
That's facts.
Nigga, well, you been broke, you getting shot.
No, how you gonna blame me for being broke?
You mad at me for being broke?
But you
looked like you had money.
But you the broke one though, cause you robbing me.
You're robbing me. I'm
But
broke.
when you rob,
and then you mad and you shoot me.
when you getting robbed, and I can tell you, and everybody know when you getting robbed, if a nigga come up to you and rob you barefaced, 9 times out of 10, nigga probably shoot your ass.
Yeah.
Cause
And if your ass ain't got nothing, nigga, you better apply. You better apply. If that nigga say sit down, nigga, you better sit the fuck down.
Cause more than likely, if he don't have no mask on, cause then more than likely he know you frequent that area.
And his mental fucked up.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
That's true.
He fucked up.
That's true.
But you done, everybody done been in it. Like, I done seen niggas that I done seen niggas that basically that threatened my life before and walked across me again. They threatened my life when they was drunk, walked across me again, didn't know who the fuck I was.
Whole time.
And that's the shit that I hate.
Hold up, though. So look, speaking of that.
Facts.
So speaking of that.
No, we not about to talk about that, Tonio.
Nah, what, Clay Turds?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. What you talking about? I'm talking about Clay Turds. So look.
About to go with some other.
So we was around Clay Turds, right? We lived around Clay Turds for what? How long, Lil?
Shit.
Like 8 years?
About 8.
All right, so we live around Clay Turds. Now, mind you, we at the point where we like kind of know everybody. Or everybody know of us or whatever. So Smug and them come around over our house. And mind you, Clay Turds is the hood. So you got hood drinks everywhere. So mind you know who's new, who's old, you know, female-wise. So it was this new joint around there. Smug tried to holler at the new joint. He tried to holler at the jump, boom, 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 whatever. She was like on some, nah, I'm chilling. That's it. That's all he did. Like, we always right there seen him try to holler, and that was it. So we going to the, it's like 9 o'clock at night. It's me, Smug, and I think Sherelle brother. Yeah, Sherelle brother. We walk into the carryout. As we walk into the carryout, we walking past our house. The girls say, oh, there he go right there. Right? So we like, what? So then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? We ain't thinking nothing of it. We thinking they talking about something else. So we walk through if y'all know where Clay Turds at, you know what I'm saying? They got that little bottom, like if you was going to HD kind of sort of.
Yeah, behind HD.
Yeah, you go through the steps and there's woods and there's just dark and there's a path. So we walking through there. We
That's
get to
Marvin Gaye Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we get to the carryout. We in the carryout, right? We ordering our food. All of a sudden we see the dude who girlfriend Smug tried to holler at, which he didn't know was his girlfriend, and this Bama that we know. They both down there. We know both of them.
Was the nigga on the bike?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
So we know both of them, right? So one of the Bamas that we know, he in the joint. I'm talking about he gripped up. I ain't even gonna hold you. He holding. He lit.
He was turned though.
Yeah, he was so lit, but he just you can see.
His pants get full and
Yeah, and you can see, and he trying to hold the gun or whatever.
Fumbling the whole time.
So look, he trying to hold the gun or whatever. So I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. The only reason nothing. Well, let me just finish. So boom, we in the carryout. So then Sherelle brother started hollering at him or whatever. So I don't know what he told Sherelle brother. So Sherelle brother was like, hey y'all, let's walk over here to the gas station. So we walked to the gas station, them Bama stayed at the carryout, right? So we walked to the gas station, just so happened, one of Sherelle brother's mans was at the gas station. He was like, hey man, I need you to take us around, boom, boom, because they, whatever. Boom, long story short, we get to back home safe or whatever. So Sherelle brother was like, bruh, he was gonna shoot you because you trying to holler at this girl, right? Bam, that happened at night. The very next day, y'all, no lie, we on the basketball court. The same nigga that was out there fumbling with the gun and Bama came to the court. He ain't got no, like we playing basketball, so he got his shirt off. He ain't got nothing on him. We could have crushed him right there, and he wouldn't even known it.
And that very next day, I had my shit.
You don't even remember.
You don't even look, bro. He walked up to us like, "What's up, y'all?"
Next day, I had mine.
He was like, "What's up, y'all? What's up with y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's good? Whatever. Y'all hooping?" Bro, you wasn't about to just shoot us yesterday.
You could have really, Smug, you could have really went to Tonio. Soon as he make the first basket, he done. He might not make now one shot.
Not one motherfucking day.
Nah, that's a real life story though, for real. That shit real life happened.
Why you shoot a Smug? Hey, he pulled up from 3. So I hit his ass from long range. What the fuck? What you want me to say? The nigga pulled up from 3, so I hit him from long range.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
all right, so look.
That is a true ass story.
This is full facts. This is the first time I thought I was gonna get shot though. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to run, bro, like really fast, like, cause I told myself I ain't walking back through that cut. Nah, it's too dark and nah.
And this the whole trip out. I was mad because I left the motherfucker in the goddamn laundry room in the house.
Mm-hmm. Cause he's like, we about to walk to the store. He like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's a true story. But
let's get into the real.
Let's get into the real reason why we here.
Yesterday.
No, tell you what we want to talk about yesterday.
Oh,
we gonna get to that. Hold on.
I thought the day was about.
Hold up, Smug. Relax.
Go ahead.
So, y'all are not the only two siblings, correct? Y'all have another sibling. Y'all can explain. Y'all didn't. Can y'all explain that?
Well, I don't really know how to explain it, but if I can explain it, we lost a little sister. We did have a little sister. She was almost 1. She lost her life from, they say, SIDS. I don't know what that means.
Sudden infant death syndrome.
Okay, all right, we're going to go with that. And she passed away, you know. I miss her. I love her to death. You know what I'm saying?
How old she'll be today?
Right now, she would be like 23,
24.
something like that.
So she'll be the same age as Kenya, right?
Yeah, she will be older than Kenya. She a year older than Kenya.
No, she's some months.
A couple of
Yeah, a
months.
couple months. Yeah, she was January.
No, a couple of days.
Her done January 1st, ain't it?
Yeah,
Hers was on the
January
1st,
14th.
and January the 14th. Yeah, she was 13 days older than Kenya. Yeah.
And so, can we go back to that day? Because, I mean, obviously all of us was there for this day. You know what I'm saying? Can we go back to the day and how y'all, like, not even how y'all felt, like how you found out and everything?
And how old was y'all at this time?
Right.
Well, I think I was on, probably like, what, 10?
97.
I was young.
I gotta pull out my calculator.
Man, forget it, bro. You ain't got to pull out the cat. We don't need to know how old you
we
are.
probably
Around what age?
8 or some
Yeah,
shit.
8, 9, or some shit like that.
We was young.
But we was young. And when the shit happened, bro, the only thing that made me,
Yeah, now you
I
say you about
didn't feel
13,
shit.
14.
You said the only thing that made you what?
that made me, like, that calmed me down.
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. The only thing that calmed me down was they made everybody break their, like, come in here, we gonna cook breakfast, we gonna do this, we gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to throw our mind off the shit. You hear me?
Right.
I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I never could understand it. I still don't understand it.
Did they ever say like she passed? Because I don't remember them telling us that she passed.
They remember when they wouldn't let us in Pam's house. So when they told us, they was like, she passed from what? SIDS. I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna let him, get his issue.
Hey, when it came down to it, we was over on Phyllis' house over on 28th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
And they kept all of us there.
Yep, that's fact.
And I was like, hold up, wait.
They wouldn't let us go. They wouldn't let us go around 13 or nothing.
That's facts.
And we didn't know what was going on or whatever. But I knew it was something about my sister because everybody kept talking about Kane. You know what I'm saying? And then when them people wanted to talk to us and all that, like, bruh, no, I never been abused.
Right.
My mother, my father never did shit wrong to me. None of that. You hear me? That shit was like, they still ain't tell us what was going on.
Right.
So before you knew anything, CPS talked to you before y'all knew anything.
Exactly.
Somebody passed away.
Smug.
What the hell?
He trying to talk.
I'm trying to figure out, like, if somebody in your family passed away, right? Why the hell are you abusing me?
What, mentally wise?
Mentally. I mean, physically and mentally. Like if somebody passed away, you come to me and say, asking me questions like I did it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop what you're doing.
That's exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, I understand.
I can't take it. That's gonna fuck me up more.
But on the flip side, that's their job, though.
But I understand that. I get it.
Why is the first thing
But
you
no,
do
that's not
is
my
bashing the
situation.
daggone family that's grieving?
Yeah.
And why the family is the first suspects?
Because
that's always the case.
But my thing with that is, I think, because before they started asking y'all questions, they didn't even get the cause of death or anything like that, correct?
Nope.
Bruh, we was kids, bro.
Facts.
We didn't even know we didn't even know our little sister was dead.
Right. That's facts. I thought it was fake. Now you know how you have like one of those things when somebody tell you something, you be like, "Bruh, you lying, bro. Ain't nobody even."
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all was gonna ask this question, About the night my mother passed.
Hold on, wait, we're gonna get to that. Let's just
like
let's,
what you just said.
That's
Why I said so.
Let's stay right here though. So
yeah.
So the reason I want y'all to explain and talk about this is because one, I haven't lost a sibling, right? And for us to lose our little cousin, but that's y'all little sister that you hold every day, and to lose her, it's like that's like not some mental things going on in your mind, like, you know what I'm saying, like how can you, like, cause you know how they say when somebody go to the army and they have
PTSD.
Yes, by your sister passing so young, did that do anything to y'all mentally?
Yeah.
Like what though?
Let me see this microphone. Hey, cuz, I promise you, bruh, I'm fucked up every day, and it ain't even got. She one of the biggest things that fucked me up. But when I lost my mother, and then I lost my grandmother right behind that, then I lost my grandfather.
We was about to.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was going. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into all that. We gonna get into all that because I know it's gonna seem weird with me saying stuff and y'all my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna seem weird, but
it do seem weird.
Right. But I know. Right. So we want the other people
because he off the host shit.
Nah, listen. I
ain't say host shit. I said host.
I know. Listen, I just want people to understand that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to understand y'all and y'all situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So
it do make sense.
So this is my thing. First of all, when you kids.
Can Kedie Lo hit them? Keep the mic and I can still talk to Tay.
Nah. So look, you know when you kids, right? This is just me. When I was young, I used to think people couldn't die. Nobody was dying.
I thought the same thing.
I thought, okay, all right, maybe I guess I ain't tripping.
You ain't by yourself.
All right, so when Kedie died, it's like, hold up, somebody really dead? Like, and then it's the youngest person of the family.
Baby.
The youngest person of the family. So to me, it's like, oh, snap, this real. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's crazy. So now let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all treat Kenya more, do y'all treat Kenya how y'all would treat y'all sister because they were so close in the years and ages and, you know what I'm saying, born?
I mean, well, I'm going to, that's my cousin regardless
Talk to the mic,
of
bro.
anything.
Talking to the mic.
You hear me? Ain't nobody gonna ever play with her.
Right.
I'm not going for it.
Right.
But just don't do nothing prerogative. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Just don't do that shit on Instagram. All that Instagram showing your ass and no, we ain't doing that.
All right, let's look.
And you grown, but at the end of the day, don't play with me.
Let me Smug answer. Then I got another question though.
Yeah, I treat Kenya like she my little sister. Other than I treat Peanut and her other sisters, you know what I'm saying, the rest of them, because can you remind me of her? You know what I'm saying? And they both born at the same time.
I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut you off, but when I look at her, she remind me of my mother.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
My mother.
She remind me of Beebs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right, so look, my next question is this. Do y'all think if Kedie was here, right? Do y'all think y'all would be different? Like you know how some people say when obviously she ain't your kid, she'll be your little sister. But you know how when they be like, when you have kids and somebody be like, you know what I'm saying, I had a daughter and that like changed me. Like, do y'all think y'all would be different because y'all have a little sister?
My sister would hate the shit out of me, bro.
For real?
Oh yeah, cause I be on the line fuck with every nigga she bring around.
For real?
What? Nigga, you got to get approved by every motherfucker body. Not just by me.
You said everybody.
Everybody, nigga. Hey Slim, I'm telling you, if my sister was still here, bro, she would hate me, bro.
I don't think it'll change.
I'm telling you.
I got 5 kids.
But how
she will hate me.
I think what Tonio's saying is, if you remove that trauma from out of your life,
right?
How do you feel like you would? And she was here. That trauma's not in your life.
Right.
How do you feel like you would be different?
I would. That's still gonna be my little sister.
Right,
be my little sister, but I got 5 kids, so I know how to act
accordingly. But whole time though, right? You probably wouldn't have had 5 kids.
Yeah, that's
because
true
one, you got a
too.
little sister,
That's
and now
true
you
too.
just like treating her like that's your daughter because anything she do, you like, nah, you
and
know what I'm saying? So you might slow down on like, nah, bro, I already had one kid, then you still got a little sister, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what I'm saying. Like you think, you know what I'm saying?
And
Certain
you right,
things.
nah, and I never thought about it like that. Because if I didn't lose my little sister, I might not have had 5 kids. You see what I'm saying? I got 3 daughters, 2 sons. If I would have never lost her, I might not have had them. And I'm glad you said what you said because I never looked at it like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's facts.
Dang. Yeah, it would be lit to just see how, you know what I'm saying, she would have been in this day and age.
I would
Like,
love to see that.
yeah.
Like,
I wish the world was that way. You hear me? Because I know she would have been a little fine little motherfucker. You hear me? That's why I would be, you know what I'm saying, strapped up every motherfucking day. Hey,
She definitely would
where you
been.
going?
She definitely been cuter than y'all. Ugly motherfucker. Nah, man. So let's stay.
That's
stay
why
on.
your Malone ass wish she was a Jackson.
No, I don't. All right, nah. Let's stay on track though. So after that happened, I want to say how many years later, the Bebe.
No, we're going too fast.
We going too fast.
Like,
we go ahead.
all right, after Mousy passed, after Kanye passed, like, how did that affect y'all? Like in school and everything. Like your behavior, has your behavior changed when you was in school?
I was nothing to fuck up. I was, excuse me.
Nigga, you on the podcast, bro. Say how you talk.
I was nothing up. When I lost her, nigga, I was anything. I had a problem. And I'm telling you, just like I had a fucking problem. Yeah. I was ready to kill anything. You hear me? Nigga, you say the wrong shit, I'm knocking your shit off. Straight like that.
Damn.
Straight like that. I was nasty motherfucker. And I don't mean to say it like that.
Man, say how you saying it, bro.
Because I know I got family watching.
Man, sit down, man. They already know how we go. This 3 stars, 2 bars.
Right.
They know how we go on this
So
jump.
what about you,
No
Smug?
holds bars over here.
So what about you, Smug?
But I was, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get money then. You hear me?
So you basically
Look, I had her onesie, right?
right.
Every dollar I made, I was putting in her onesie. It still had a cent in it and everything.
That's hard.
You hear me? Didn't I? I had a hanging on my light jump.
I can never deny that.
Hey, bruh, it got so full.
Even a pound might still got
I
that
woke
thing.
up.
A pound
I
might
woke.
still
I
got
woke up one day. It got so full. I woke up one day, and I thought she was floating right there. Nah,
that's
for
tough.
real. Nah, no, that's no bull.
That's tough.
You hear me? I forgot that I was stuffing my money in the jump, and it got to like the point that it was a full body in that motherfucker.
That's hard.
And it was a little 3-month-old jump. Cause that's when she passed. She was 3 months old. And man, it was crazy. Right that day when I woke up and that shit.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Nigga, I went and bought some J's. I spent all that shit.
Why? Hold up. Why did you spend it? Because
that shit scared me, bro.
Oh, all right, I got you.
It scared me.
I would never wish that on my worst.
You hear me?
But Lo, I got a question for you. When you was going through that and having that trauma and all of that balled up in that energy and all that inside where you had all that hate and wondering why and this, that, and the third, who in the family or what was your saving grace to keep to where either had to calm you down or to the point of that was helping you get through it?
On Duble. My Aunt Duble. I swear to God, this lady pulled up on me each and every day. Every day. She pulled up on me. When I couldn't go through it, she was on my ass. You hear me? Come here. She pulling up in her car. Come here, get in the car with me. We talking. I don't even know what we talking about, but she keeping me sane. You hear me? She keeping me sane. She not doing none of this. She not holding no punches. You know what I'm saying? She giving it to me raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this shit. I never seen this before. I've never been through this. She kept me sane. That lady right there kept me sane, bro. You know what I'm saying? So off the back. As soon as you said it, I know who this Undubu. She did it. Undubu did that.
What about you, Smug?
Bro?
Who was your saving grace during this moment? Somebody you can talk to when you went through, when you like you're saying, when you woke up and your save. I know you was on there getting money because you basically deferred everything to something else.
You try to ignore it.
But when it generally came up in your head, who's the person that you had to talk to?
Same thing my brother just said on Dubu. But even though she get on the nigga nerves, but she still was always there. You know what I'm saying? She gonna always be there. Aunt Dubu was always there. Always. She gonna talk her church. I'm telling you. She gonna give you a sermon. She gonna
sermon.
You hear me?
She gonna give you a sermon.
I'm telling you. But Aunt Dubu was always there. Aunt Red was already there. Aunt Pam was always there. My aunts. They was always there for me.
Because I think it's kind of different. I think with the women in your family, it's kind of different because, you know, men, we don't really hold emotion like that. And then you would never see it from us.
But
Facts.
one more that I cannot ever forget. My Aunt Phil. Aunt Phil was always there. Yeah, she was there too. She was most definitely there. Aunt Phil was always there.
Definitely. That's your bop. I lived with her more than I lived with anybody.
Yeah, we all did. We was all living together.
I lived with her.
You with me?
Let him read some Jones, Lam.
Oh, well, they just signed. Sexy Lee said, I miss my baby LJ. If I didn't lose him, I would have never had my twins, and their second birthday is Wednesday. They are my blessings.
Sorry for your loss.
As Sir 30 said, I love how you guys are honest on live. Sexy _ Aquarius said, I want to say, oh, that's my mother too. That's Aunt Phyllis.
Oh, that's Aunt Phyllis.
Yeah. I want to say how much I miss Kane. It was so bad for me that I thought I was seeing her every day. She was like no other baby I ever known. And she said, thank you, Pookie. I always would be there.
Hey, so look, I got another question.
Hold on, Aunt Phil. We live on Phil. You
She
can't
called you
call me
Pookie.
Pookie on live on Phil.
Hold up.
You can't call me Pookie on live on Phil.
Bookie and Pook.
No, I'm not Bookie.
Which one of y'all niggas is Bookie?
I'm not Bookie.
One of you niggas
Nah, what mommy called me?
I'm Boogie and Pookie. What you talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, he Bookie and Pookie. So look,
So what she used to call you?
I forgot. She probably about to type it. So look, I got another question though. Hey, did you see a change in y'all parents when that happened? Did y'all see a change in y'all parents?
And look, and I'm glad you just asked that question, and I hope he's watching this. Nigga, look.
Say what you guys say.
He switched his position. My father went into a shell. I feel like he went into a shell. That's my perception. My assumption. I apologize.
You mean perspective?
This is on me.
Speaking
This is
to the mic,
how
love.
I feel.
Speaking to the mic, love.
I never, ever seen my father do this before. You hear me? I feel as though he went in the shell. And when you say, did you see a change in your parents? Yeah, I seen a change in my father. You hear me? I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
But you also, go ahead, Lil.
But you also gotta understand, but clearly you a child, so you can't understand.
Right.
But you gotta understand, like now, he never went through that shit before either.
Man, that was his only daughter.
That was his only baby.
That was his baby, yeah.
So like he never went through that. So like I'm sure like if y'all was to talk to him now, like he'd probably tell you like I never went through nothing like that.
And that's the problem. I talk to him now, and we still can't get that understanding.
I think
instead of us just getting together talking, it don't go that way.
But as like we've talked about him before, as men, we don't compute our feelings.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, facts.
We won't never. I don't think he wants to go back to that
Right.
point.
And that's why I never bring it up.
Hold up, and I was about to say that too because I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, bro. I didn't even think y'all was gonna want to do this. Because I'm like, no, listen to what I'm saying. Bro, obviously y'all will come on the show, bro. But I was talking about we are really getting in deep pause and on some real life stuff, bro.
Bro, you ain't gotta say Paul, nigga. Ain't nobody with that.
I know. I'm just saying, Paul. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we was like, hey, y'all come, blah, 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 and then not you know what I'm saying? I ain't even think y'all was gonna do that. I just knew y'all gonna come in this joint and be like, man, I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Right.
To be honest, I didn't even know what the topic was gonna be about, but I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with, you know what I'm saying, opening up.
Okay, so what about y'all ain't seen no change in y'all mother?
Well, I ain't really seen no change in my mother.
Hey, hold up, though. Before you say something, Smug.
How you gonna ask me a question?
No. You about to answer it, but look, because Kedie Lo, like, when we first asked that question, I said parents, right? And he said his father off the breakaway. But when we asked about his mother, he like, I ain't really see it. So maybe Kedie Lo was looking for his father to be his what's the word? What you
saving grace.
Yes, his saving grace, but his father didn't. So you actually focused more on your father than you did your mother. Right. So that's probably why you feel like
mom was always dead. That's why.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Smug, same question though. Did you see any change in your parents?
Man, I did, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
What was the change? If may I ask?
Kedie Lo, the show was about y'all.
I just want to see.
Because Pops was already, you know what I'm saying? Nigga sleep all day, go to work all night. You know
that's facts.
So it really didn't. And in between that time, I was in the streets, bro. I started, you know what I'm saying, hanging in the streets more. And doing whatever I was doing. And as far as my mother, bro, she was hurt. Real hurt. And she sat and cried on my shoulder multiple nights, bro. It's just me and her. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. I don't know.
I ain't never get that right there.
I mean, but you was younger though, Kedie.
Yeah, I was younger.
So it's certain things. Because a parent.
Lo was probably already in bed.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying?
And it would look weird if your mother crying to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you the little brother.
Like, Kelvin, you was in 9th grade or 8th grade when this happened?
8th.
Okay.
Yeah, we was in 8th grade, yeah. Because we were still going to Winston. Yeah. 8th grade.
It just like that and that's how you know. That's why I went straight to father.
Yeah.
Because I know more about that than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I went around my mother never. She never ever put her head on my shoulder. Never.
Right.
You hear me? So I don't, you know, that's why I said father.
But
because I know him more than I knew any. I knew both of them, but what I'm saying is, I knew him more.
Right.
I knew both of them the same way, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Right, but basically what you're saying is, let's just say you seen the video. Y'all seen the little video with on the Instagram when they do the kid be with the mother and father run away. Kedie Lo will run to his father. Yeah. That's what you basically saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand. I just want to give them a picture of what you're saying so they can understand.
But Lo, with those, like I saying, we still with both of y'all. I think as you get older, have you realized, even though at that time, have you realized that generally your father's a man? As you become a man, and because as a child, you don't realize that because we think they supposed to be, they're not. We think they're infallible. We think our parents can't do no wrong. Mm-hmm. But since you become a man, has it been to a point where you said you understand a little bit more about how your father was feeling and what was going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna get off topic real quick. I just want to say something. Y'all remember the show like 2, 3, 4 shows ago when we tried to get Tay to understand his father? And then you gonna sit up here and tell him to understand his father? No. I'm just saying.
And that's maybe why he's telling me that, because he's understanding.
All right, go ahead.
And then when we was on that show, I told you I understand my father. And I told you I understand the person that he is. I said I have no ill will.
You said fuck them kids?
Nah. That was a minute ago.
I said I have no ill will. I said I understand it, and that's like within my understanding, I just know who he is, and I don't judge him off who he is. Yeah. And I'm not going, like I said, it's never going to be to the point of, if you know a person is like that, I'm not going to come to you every day because it's going to be an argument every day.
All right, true.
I just understand who he is and I accept who he is.
You got to.
All right, I'm ready. Do you want to join and tell us about like from your perspective from your sister? Because you know they was kids, so you could tell us more in depth on how Bebe was feeling.
Yeah, dang, that is true. On some, because it's like, dang, we was like really young, bro. Young. That's the first person that was close to me that passed away.
Like I
right?
said, you never know. You can't put in perspective when you lose somebody that young.
Yeah, I think that's the first person that was.
Hello.
I'm ready. You gotta go somewhere. You gotta go somewhere quiet. I'm
What
ready.
is that all that noise?
Okay.
Are you in church?
No, she over Erg house.
I am going outside.
Yeah. So we don't want why she going to a quiet place? Why she going to a quiet place? We was young, bro. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how everybody got their own perspective about just this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm on some, bro, I was shocked. It's like, and then they on some, mind you, they closer to the situation. It's like,
So,
bro, I looked at this person for help, but I got it from this person.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at this person for help, but I got it from that person. You know what I'm saying?
So, being real, how did it make you feel, Tonio? If I could ask you a question.
Hey, bro, like I said, this the first time somebody close to me passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Second, I ain't gonna lie to you, stuff don't hit me until
Later.
yeah, it don't be like, all right, when they told us, it's like, bro, this ain't happened.
I don't believe
but
it.
then, like y'all said, they was doing the breakfast and all that. It's like, all right, bro, but we about to hold her. Like, I'm about to hold her, like,
You know what
in a
I'm
minute.
saying?
After the, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
facts.
honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think it hit me till I got older. Like, it ain't hit me at that moment. It's like, all right, like, I was still, like, it's like you hurt because you don't see no, like, you know, when you young, you kind of don't know how to hurt. If that makes sense? You don't know how to hurt. So we still going out. Look, we still was going out, living our life, playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you when it hit me though. When I first ever wanted to get my first tattoo, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo," and I'm like, "What I'm gonna get?" And I was like, I don't know why Kane popped in my head like, "Yeah, do Kane," and I'm like, "Damn,
Do you got a Kane tattoo?
nigga, right here,
That was his first time.
my first tattoo ever."
Don't you ever think
R.I.P. Kane. So look, and I'm like.
Well, I got a tattoo around my chest. You
So I'm like, yeah. I think that's when it hit me. Once I know I'm getting a tattoo, like to me, once I got a tattoo, it's like, yeah, she really gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? She really gone.
Yeah,
I think
So it ain't hit me till
that
later.
ink, that you know that ink is for life unless you get it laser
it
moved.
wasn't even about the ink.
Nigga, I'm down with this on me, bro.
It
What?
wasn't about the
Yeah,
ink.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It was a
You
Yeah,
just didn't want to believe.
Yeah.
right. I ain't believe it until, bro. And I got my first tattoo when I was like 22 or something. Nah, dead. Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
think,
21, 22.
I think I was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
but I think for a lot of people, like I could say when the shit hit, cause like I can remember people dying in my family.
Yeah.
But the shit really, like you would cry when you hear the initial.
Yeah.
The shit don't really hit till you walk past that motherfucking casket.
I'm telling you. Hey, Tay, that is the fucking truth, Slim.
Like that
When
day,
you be cool all fucking day. All
because let's say, let's put it in perspective. Let me put it in perspective.
All right, let me see.
Like I could say, I can't really say, but for y'all, because it's a different hit though. You talking about a mother and a sister? That's a different type of hit. But all I'm saying is, like, when you lose even somebody close, like I lost my grandmother, even though I could say it takes a week or a week and a half to plan a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So that initial day when she died is like, I'm hurt, I'm crying. But from that week on, you remembering her, and you might have that moment you sitting there, but you still gotta go. Like as a child, you still had to go to school, go to work, or whatever, maybe like that.
Yeah.
But until that day, when you walk down that aisle. And you see, when you see as a child, when you see adults fucking bawling in the motherfucking pews, and then you walk and you up there and your parents got their hand on your back, and you just up there and you see this, it's like the bottom drops from under you. It's that feeling like when you on the roller coaster and that shit just goes straight the fuck down.
Hey, look, let me get back to y'all talking about the funeral and stuff, right? I don't know why how this just hit me. So, bro, I never seen my Uncle Lil cry ever. Soon when it was Kedie's funeral, bro, that man broke down so hard, bro, and I never seen that before. Cause obviously, like we said, he sleep all day, work. Sleep all day. Then when he do got time, he do like be trying to be with us, whatever. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? He's doing 2 jobs. So it's like, we understand. But I never seen that man cry like that, bro. Like on some real stuff. Like I'm talking about like a little kid.
Yeah, I never seen my father cry either. You hear me?
So
I never, because, you know, my father, your father, my uncles, them niggas gangsters.
No, this is facts.
You know what I'm saying? They some trooper OGs.
Right, when you say, again, hold on.
I'm talking about, nigga, they whoop your ass if you cry. I wish the fuck you would.
Right, so look, let me rewind that real quick, though. When we say our fathers and uncles is gangster, because, you know, some people take gangster.
Oh, like gangbangers?
Yeah, nah. When we say gangster, I'm talking about like.
They just old school.
Yeah, they real men type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we look up to them and shit.
You specify that.
Yeah, because we don't want you to think, man.
I know gangbang, ain't no gang.
So like you know your father, you know your uncles, old school.
Yeah.
When you walk into the funeral and you see them balled up,
that's facts. Bro, you looking at them like what's wrong?
That
because you never seen that.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I never seen that before until I did, and then you know what I'm saying. But I'm still trying to be strong for them.
Right.
Talking to the mic.
I'm trying to be strong for them. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it together. But what killed me, what really make me ball up, when that casket closed, bro.
Yeah. Who that on Red? All right, so look, we got on Red back. We got on Red on live. She gonna tell us about.
Hello, Tonio.
She gonna talk to us about her perspective from the situation with the baby, with Kedie, and how her sister and them reacted.
Hello.
What's up, my Red?
During that time, all of that transpired with Kedie. I was actually Kenya was 14 days old. So that was kind of a hard place for me because I had to really pray because I found myself staying up all night watching over Kenya, making sure breathing. So I was up all night and I had to say, Lord, I can't do this. I can't watch her because I was fearful that she may pass away from SIG, which is the sudden death syndrome. That is like a child, natural cause for a child that they pass away in their sleep. So I was kind of nervous and, fearful that this may happen to my child because Kedie passing was like the first death in our family, our immediate family. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of hard on all of us. And so I had to really one day just pray, Lord, I can't do this. Take this away because I can't watch over her every night. Mm. So once I got that prayer in, the Lord answered my prayer because I began to sleep. Because like I said, Kenya was 14 days, older than, younger than Kedie. So I just thank God because after I did that prayer, I began to sleep. But as far as my sister, she did, she changed. She didn't change in a bad way, but she changed in a way she grieved the entire time until her own death. She went through a grieving period, the entire time. And it was nothing that could really comfort her because that was her, the first, that was her only daughter, something she always wanted. So it was, it was kind of hard for her to come around from losing her. So her losing her in turn made her suffer a lot, until she passed. But yeah, and so as far as Kelvin and them, they really didn't show their grieving. Even though they were grieving, they were trying to be strong because like they said in our environment of our men are considered strong. And, you know, to show that side of you it's like, you know, I don't know whether they felt like it was weak, but we had to, I think me and my sisters had to let them know it was okay to release and grieve, let it out. You have to, because that's something you can't hold on. That's something, because it begins to affect you down the road in your life. So you have to allow yourself to grieve, and, you know, to get, so you can be able to get past and accept, you know, the passing of that loved one, and be able to move forward in your life. You know, and nobody really knows the time and you know, how long it takes a person to grieve. Because everybody takes, you know, grieve in their own way, and takes, a different amount of time to grieve. But it's good that you get through that grieving process so you can begin to move on and feel comfortable in your life, and know that it's not your fault. You know, there's nothing you could have done to prevent it. You know, and I think that's what, you know, we begin to say, oh, I wish, you know, if I could have did this, if I could have did that. But then you have to accept it was nothing. She died of fears, which is a natural cause. And there was nothing none of us could do.
So I read.
So,
Do you think Aunt Bebe was blaming herself?
Yes.
Wow.
I think Bebe was blaming herself because of the fact that she was, and, you know, Kedie was right beside her.
And yeah,
when she found
another,
her.
Yes, that's another thing.
And
She was in the
thing,
bed
and, you
with
know,
her.
she was like, if I would have woke up, you know, if I would have woke up, I would sleep. So she did a lot of blaming herself, you know. And that's natural. That's something natural. You know, especially when you lose a loved one and you were right there, you begin to say, if I would have did this, if I would have did that, only if I would have woke up.
And
But,
also,
you know,
I also blame the detectives for putting that thought in my mother's head. You know what
This
I'm
is
saying?
facts. They definitely, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? It was also the detectives. You sure you was all right? You sure you ain't lay over on her? Like, having her think, did I?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
She
That
was
is true.
asleep.
no, but you have.
But, you know, I
Right,
know
but,
she didn't, but you know
can't
what I'm
blame them
saying?
because
They was doing their
They
job.
were doing their job. They were doing their job. And when it comes to, and that's just society. So many children are getting, you know, killed or hurt or die at home, and some of them are not natural. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they have to do that.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially if someone have other children, they have to do that to make sure the other children are in a safe place.
Right.
It's like I said, it's a hard pill because it's very unnatural for a parent to have to bury a child.
Yes.
It's very unnatural.
Yeah.
And then I think just because her being like so close and you right there,
Yeah.
it's just
you feel
to
like
the
you could have
point-
saved her.
Yeah, you gonna have it's gonna run it through your mind every day that I could have did this, I could have did that, I should have turned her over this way, I could have did her this, I could have turned her, I could have. Yeah, it's gonna replay in your mind daily. Yeah, it's gonna keep going any way you think about it. It's gonna replay in your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but in saying that, you just got to know. I mean, like when it all first happened, and plus not knowing, and then, you know, you don't know what SID is. Nobody ain't really thinking about SID, but when I finally looked it up and really went in and researched it more to make sure, you know, because then when you have a child, you know, like Tonio was 14 days younger, you begin to, you know, search things to see what could I do for this not to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
What
it's
could I do for
there's
this not
nothing
to
you
happen to
can
my
do.
child?
It's nothing you
But
can do.
basically, there's nothing you can do because what I researched, you know, it's like a child who gets an uncomfortable sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And at a certain point, something jars you to wake yourself up. But if you're sleeping so comfortable, you don't get that jar and you just don't wake up.
Wow.
I
So
think-
that's why they
I didn't know
suggest
that.
that you don't have soft pillows. Yeah, that's why they have reframed you having soft pillows and all of this cushion stuff around your baby crib.
You don't supposed to have like
And,
bumpers no more.
You know, those little bumpers and all of that stuff put the baby in a nice sleep environment, and then lay
Oh.
on the stomach. They prefer you lay it on the side So yeah, that's why they changed a lot of those
Wow.
things because the
I did not
babies
know
get
that.
into a nice
But
sleep.
I never knew that.
all of us here got kids. Everybody had at a moment where their child is laying down. I've had a moment with all my kids, and they look like they just sleeping too peacefully.
Yeah.
And I gotta give them the bump.
Push them. Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Big
That's fine.
You ain't trying to wake them up. You just
Yeah, I gotta give them that. Make sure. Then they
move 'em,
side
do a
up.
move.
Yeah, they
I
do
do
a
it
move.
all the time.
You do it all the time?
I always touch my son. Like either if I don't touch him, I'm on close up on him.
Like to see him
I want to
breathing.
make sure he breathing.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
if not, then we got a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Dang.
and that's you know what, that is so true. And I think we as parents, we always do that. And people don't think about that because if you never experienced it, you're never gonna think about your child can fall into a deep sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think about that until you experience it. So the only reason I begin to look it up is that I heard of it before, but I didn't know what was I didn't know what the side effects of it or what was the cause of it.
Right.
You know. So until you experience something, then you begin to dig deep into it and then begin to think about it. So I think we as people with children, I did that, I think, before I even knew about that.
yeah.
Thank you, my red.
Okay.
All
But
right.
Aunt Pam want to say something. She in here airborne me.
All right.
Hey, I'm fine.
Hey, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pam had that joint on her forehead. Boy.
Yes, I'm Pam. We can hear you.
I still see him red.
Hold up.
It's
I can
behind.
hear you, Pam.
We can hear you good, Pam.
I can't hear. Hello?
Yes, I'm Pam.
You can hear us?
Yes. Hi. How everybody doing?
All right.
Man, how you doing?
All right. Well, I have one thing to say. My niece passed in my house that day. And that was the most hurting feeling in my life. Because for 19 years, no one ever passed in our family. And then for my niece to pass, that my sister always wanted a girl when she had Keith and Kelvin. She always asked God to give her a girl. And he did.
I
And
cried
that
when they
day
said
was
Kitty
the
was a boy.
Worst day in my life. And then for the detectives to be all in my house, looking at everything, making sure that we didn't do no harm to my niece, that I had to cuss them white people ass out. You understand me? Up and down the fucking street. I cussed them out. You hear me? And like I said, just forget it, Red. It's my turn. They told me, Kelvin, Keith, none of my nieces or nephews could come in my house.
Yep,
because
that's
they
facts.
had to find out if we harmed my niece. And that was the most hurtingest feeling. And my mom lived in the court. And Kelvin and all my nieces and nephews, which they come to my house every weekend.
Facts.
To get you home. I love them. Okay. Baby. Anyway. And for them to walk past my house and they couldn't say nothing to me or anything.
I forgot all about that.
That was the most hurtingest feeling in my life. Because Tonio go ahead, Red. Shut up, Red. Tonio and them, all of them used to come on my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, this your song.
Well, we see who the big sister is.
Hold on, hold on. Pam, you didn't interrupt her while she was going, you know what I'm saying? When it was her time, you didn't interrupt while it was her time.
No, I did not. That's a red nigga for you. But anyway, like I said, that's why family is the most important thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know when you're going to go. You understand? Mm-hmm. I ain't going nowhere till I'm 99. I got to get my white man first.
Hey, so tell her I'm red.
Okay.
I'm Pam. All right.
Tonio, on red time is over. On Pam on the phone.
No, listen. They might go come back though.
Everybody needs to stay their fucking life up. Okay? And this first thing to do is remember the family and the baby and everything. You know, that's why you go all over the world. Being a person.
All right, Pam. Thanks for joining us. All right, I'm ready. Y'all gotta. Thank you.
There you go.
So hey, young. So listen, y'all. As y'all can see, right? Pam called and had. It's crazy how this is just how our family is, bro. She called and talked about how hurt she was, then start cussing us out.
No, she wasn't cussing us.
No, I'm just saying in general. She like she said how she hurt, and then she like, it's my turn. That's just how our family is. So, to keep it going, after that, we had another death. I think this was the second person that's close to me that I'm talking about, like, I can go see every, like, we have, we have family members, right? Everybody have family members. We got family in Georgia, Norfolk, North Carolina, Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got family everywhere, but we can't go touch them all the time. Like, they our blood, but like, we don't have like a rapport with them. So, I don't know if it was 10 years later. 10 years later? 15.
Yeah, maybe like.
All right, let's go with 15.
Yeah, something probably.
All right, so we're going to say 15 years later. Now, my Aunt Bebe, which is their mother, passed away from cancer. Now, my thing is this. Now, this was the first time when I was like, again, like I said, y'all, it didn't hit me with Kane until I got the tattoo. I was like 20-something.
Right.
My Aunt Bebe passed when I was like, I swear, I thought probably like a couple
how
years.
How old were all of y'all when your Bebe and your mother passed and your Bebe passed away?
Because when my mother passed, my birthday was the next month.
That was,
I was turning
16
21.
years ago.
Yeah, I was turning 21. So you.
So I must have got my tattoo. It was like 18 then.
You was already 21.
All right. So now I'm gonna let them talk, but I want to say this though, bro. When she passed away from cancer, bro. First of all, I ain't know nothing about cancer, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way back. I didn't know anything about cancer. Now my thing that was bothering me is we used to go over Bebe house every weekend, bro. Bebe house was the house. Like when I say Bebe house, like Pam house was the house too, though. Don't get it messed up. But Bebe house was the house where all of us coming up. Bebe be like, y'all motherfuckers might not come upstairs. We can have a whole bottom floor. We got everything underneath. She got her own room. She in the room. Y'all don't bother me. She never coming down. We have a great time. Now my thing is this: when she had cancer, right? It didn't start dawning on me until one day I walked in the room and she was skinnier than what she was. I'm gonna tell you what I told myself. I'm never going back over there again.
Wow.
Because let me say, and then I'm gonna let y'all go.
It hurt you to see her like
it hurt me to see her not being her. Bro, it's like, all right, I'm talking to my Bebe. I'm like, Bebe, you all right? Yeah, I'm like, she can't even talk. No, bro, I'm not coming over there no more. I'm not doing it no more. So I'm a go to y'all, and y'all can explain, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say transition, because, you know what I'm saying, it's certain words that it's just like, all right, your sister, then is your mother. Like what was y'all going through? Now imagine you living with your mother when this is going on.
And I was taking her to every doctor appointment. I was going through it with her.
So talk about it.
You hear me? And that I'm speaking into the mic.
Go ahead, bro. You good, bro?
Yeah, no. Lo thought I was not speaking into the mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was taking her to every appointment, and you know what I'm saying? I was there for every step of the way. And you know what I'm saying? When it came to that time that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't working for her. And she wanted to say, hey, fuck it. I'm still gonna do me.
From,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off, quick, because I don't know. I just want to know the timetable from diagnosis. Like when she got the diagnosis, from how long was there before she passed?
I think it was about 6 months to a year.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And what type of cancer did she have?
Lung cancer.
Yep. Hey,
and it rolled over.
You know what hurt me about that situation? If I can
Go ahead.
Speak on it.
Kedie Lo, that's what you here for,
What
bro.
hurt me about the situation, I went to the hospice. When we went up there, we went to visit her one day. To hear your mother say, "Who is you?"
Wow.
That shit's crazy. Who is you? And then it snapped back in. Oh, hey, baby.
So
That's
it
tough.
started
You see what I'm saying?
from her lungs. It started spreading everywhere
It
else.
starts spreading to where as though you losing memory.
Yeah.
You don't know who you is. I don't know who he is. Look, I've been around you my whole
That
you.
was one. That was.
You had me.
No.
You made me. You made me.
No, I never felt no pain ever before. Ever. Nothing ever hurt me like that when my mother did not know who I was, bro.
Hold the mic close, Smug. Hold the mic close.
Yeah, hey, I did. When my mother didn't know who I was, bro, that was some hurting shit.
All right, so we gonna get back to. I want y'all to continue to talk, but I just want to say something, right, bro? You ever have like, see, when someone passed away, you have those I don't know if I'm saying this right word. I'm gonna just say it the way I want to say it. You have those moments in your mind, you like, damn, I wish I could have did this, right? This is about to sound super weird, bro. This is about to sound super weird. Every day I be thinking like, one time I had some money, right? Now, mind you, I told y'all we always go over on Bebe house. So I'm talking about after school, we go over there. It's weekend, we go over there. So one day I come over there, right? I got money. Mom Bebe say, "Can you buy me a pack of cigarettes?" And I was like, nah. I still feel some type of way about me telling her no when she always tell me yes. No, because I should have said yes.
But why?
Because
That's what I'm asking.
she never told me no.
But when her diagnosis, though, bro.
I don't know if that happened. I don't know if that was.
Bro, I told the ice cream truck man and everybody, like, man, don't sell my mother no cigarettes. I respect T-Bone, because he did that. That nigga could have said, nigga, your little ass.
That's money.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my money. You hear
At
me?
the end of the day, when you sit back and look at
Nick,
it,
my cousins, all niggas that really smoked jacks was just trying. They couldn't even go get a single from the truck.
When it's too late, it's too late. You see what I'm saying? When it's too late, it's too late. She knew what was going on. We knew what was going on. You see what I'm saying? So when that happens, you just let them enjoy the rest of their, you know? And I don't want to say it like that, but you got to let them enjoy the rest of their last days.
So
when did it hit y'all that was like,
it's about to happen?
It's nothing we could do at this point.
Listen to this, and it's the crazy shit. I don't mean to cuss.
Bro, you can curse, bro.
But
say your thing.
I know my family listening.
All right, man, whatever.
All right, but look, this is what hit me. They kept it from me. They never told me nothing. I ain't know nothing about this shit. I ain't know nothing about it. What the fuck is cancer?
Right.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, I just lost one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I never knew what cancer was. But the nigga had been told me, like, man, your mother's sick. He told me, don't say nothing. They told me don't tell you. Why the fuck did they tell you not to tell me?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I never knew what cancer was.
You said they
didn't
told.
want them to tell me because she knew how I was going to react.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
that go?
why.
You know what that go back to?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she cried on Kelvin's shoulder and not yours.
Mm-hmm.
You her baby,
Yeah. And that's what it was. He's going to take this too hard.
right?
He's not going to be able to handle this. I wasn't going to be able to handle it. I didn't even know what the fuck I was going to be able to handle.
Even when he told you that that your mother was sick, did he tell you the severity or no?
Yeah, he told me exactly what she was sick from.
He told you how bad it was?
He ain't told me how bad. He didn't even know how bad it was.
Okay.
But he just told me that she was sick. She
okay.
knew that she was sick. She told one of my other aunts, and they ran it down. And it just so happened to get back to me. But I never said nothing because I didn't know what cancer meant. I didn't know what it was.
All right, so I want to ask Smug this question. So during the time that this was going on with Bebe, your girlfriend got pregnant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this just me. This is just how I feel about it. I don't know what everybody else was praying for, but I know what I was praying for. when I found out that your girlfriend got pregnant, and she was like, what? I think like before BB passed, she was like gonna have a baby the next month, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. My mother passed November 2nd.
And
Junior was born
November,
December 1st.
Right. So I don't know what everybody else is praying for, bro. But I was praying that she can just at least stay strong just the whole KO.
Me
I don't
too.
know if y'all was praying for that. But in my mind, I'm like, to me, and then I want you to talk. To me, I'm like, young, if she get the whole KO one time, she'd probably be at peace, bro.
And
on some real shit.
The night, she could tell you herself, Tutu could tell you herself, the night Beebs passed away, she had a dream of Beebs holding him before he was born.
Are you serious, bro?
Man,
that's crazy.
If she watching, she could call in live and she could tell you herself. Because it wasn't my experience.
Tutu watching.
She watching.
It's not my experience. She could tell you herself, bro.
She had a dream that Bibi was holding KO.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that's one of those, bro. Yeah, nah. BB Joe Jot like hit me really hard, bro. Really hard.
But like I could say, Kelvin, with that, with the excitement of having your first child, and also, and I know for you, because you was going to the doctor's appointments, and you knew out of anybody else the severity of everything that was going on from every day of hearing it from going to the doctor's appointments.
Yes, yeah.
How was you able to just, because it's a mean balancing act to, I'm about to have a son and my mom is about to pass. And you knew more than anybody else.
I was hoping the same thing that Tonio just said. I wanted her to hold on to that day.
Mike.
You know,
talking to the mic, Smug.
I gotta step up for a second, man.
All right, Tutu. How did you feel about like what was your experience when when BB got sick? Like when they told you how did you deal with it? Being as though you kind of like the outside, but you not. You in the family, but you on the outside, kind of. Like how did you what your perspective on it?
Well, I don't think it was a hurtful situation because we all was there to watch it.
Facts.
And so only thing that I could do was just stay strong for them. That's the only thing that really just kept me going was them.
Right, and then
How about Kelvin and Keith?
And then Tutu, what's crazy is this supposed to be the most proudest time in your life, but then it's the most hurtful time in your baby father life.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Like how did you deal with that?
Yeah,
like,
how was you coping with that? Like how was you able to obviously you're a woman, so y'all are good at balancing certain things, but how was you able to do that? Like I'm happy I'm having a baby, but I'm here for them, and how was you able to do that?
Well, to be very honest with you, I really didn't want to have my baby.
Hold up, what?
Because, yeah. And the reason why I say that is because I experienced it with my grandfather. Angel got pregnant, then my grandfather passed. So in my head, I'm like, if I don't have this baby, she'll still be here. She won't be going through this.
Wow, that's some. Nah, you know what's crazy? That's some crazy. Cause look, I feel like that too. Like when you have a baby, somebody passed away.
This is big facts.
So it's like, dang, I see what you're saying. That is tough to think that way, bro.
Tutu.
That's a tough way to think.
Tutu.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the dream now?
So I actually had a dream that was so in my dream, I knew Bebe had already passed. I knew she already passed. And my dream, I just bought little Kelvin in the house, and I set him on the couch. He was sitting in his car seat, and I had to use the bathroom real bad. So I ran to the bathroom, and then when I came back, he was floating in the air. And you know how you do a double take, put your hands in your eyes, make sure you saying what you saying.
Right.
I did that, and when I took my hands from my eyes, it was actually bees holding them. And she was like, I'm okay. She like, tell everybody I'm okay. I got to see my baby. I'm okay.
Wow.
And when I woke up, I was crying. And Kelvin was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't even want to tell you.
Right.
But I ended up telling him anyway. And he actually put a smile on his face to know that his mother seen his son. So when I tell people that story, I be like, yeah, I seen my baby before he was born. They be looking at me like I'm crazy.
Hey, so how about the other story that happened in real life when KO was like 1 or 2 and y'all had a BB picture and he was like, grandma?
Mm-hmm.
So how that one go? How that one went?
Yeah.
He came in the house and he just pointed to the BB picture and he was like, grandma.
And he-
And I'm like,
And he never met his grandmother.
He never met her, bro. She passed a month before he was born.
That's some crazy. That's tough, bro.
And we never said that's your grandmother, know what I'm saying? But
no, never told him who she was, but he knew.
How old was he when he did that?
I think like 1 or 2.
He was like 1 or 2 years old.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that was some. I am, but look though. Think about this. Look how we are prospering. Like we strong enough to even talk about this right now.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
There's some real stuff. Like everybody's strong enough to even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't had to come on live and tell us this. They ain't had to come in and talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all strong, bro. That's all I wanted to say. So, bro, I don't like that we are keeping this trend because it's like crazy. Like I feel like you know what's crazy? I feel like
we've been through a lot.
I feel like our family. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I feel like our family got hit like back to back to back to back to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Cause right after BB, grandma was like a year later or 2 years.
A year.
Then right after the grandma, granddad.
Granddad.
Granddad died from a broken heart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because grandma was gone.
Yeah.
Facts.
So do you? Is that what it? I'm asking. I don't know the results.
Well, you good.
I never really
Go ahead, Kate.
I never got the back end.
Go ahead, Smug. You could explain it because you was closer to the situation.
Yeah, because like I've said, I was taking grandma to the doctor too, back and forth, and granddad. But
that's because you was her favorite.
No, because
I'm playing.
Because I was available.
Nah, go ahead. Good answer. Sammy Few, good answer.
I was available, man.
All right, go ahead, Smug. No,
I read said 3 years.
Unlike y'all niggas.
Oh, I read said 3 years. All right, with your bitch ass. Oh, I read said 3 years. It was 3 years. With your bitch ass.
But I was taking him to the doctor, her and granddad. But you know what I'm saying? Granddad was all right with his. You know what I'm saying? Grandma was, her thyroids was, you know what I'm saying, getting a little worse and worse. But when she passed, granddad was like, I'm coming.
Elizabeth!
With
Baby cake.
my man Red
Baby
Fox
cake?
saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
It's the big one.
What Red Fox be saying?
Yeah.
I'm coming to see you, honey.
Yeah, I'm coming to see
He
you.
was
Like,
ready. He was ready.
he was like,
once his baby cakes was gone,
yeah.
he was ready to go too.
I am. So look, bro, I know. I'm sorry that I keep talking a lot because I was part of it too, though. So yeah, when again certain things like this, I just don't be believing it. So I went to the hospital, right? Me and Smug went to the hospital. I'm up there, we cooling, we driving there, listening to music and stuff, because I'm thinking grandma doing all right. She just in the hospital. We get there, right? They're like, yeah, y'all can go in there and see her or whatever. She laying on the bed, bro. Her eyes closed. So I'm like, why she just laying there and we just standing over her? And they like, yeah, she too weak to open her eyes. I said, what? I said, man, I wish she could just open her eyes one more time, bro, and I'd be good. Bro, I never seen this before. My grandmother, you know how you sleep and you can see somebody's eyes moving, she was trying to open her eyes for us. Bro, I walked down and started crying. I couldn't do the shit. Like, I was like, oh, I'm not, no, nah, I ain't, nah. She trying to open her eyes and she can't. This some shit I just don't want to be a part of. I can't do it because I don't even know how my aunt was being strong enough to even be there all the time. Like I couldn't. The shit was really bothering me. I don't know about y'all, but it was really bothering me.
I mean, for me, that's the reason why I don't like to go in hospitals now. Like, I hate hospitals.
I hate hospitals too.
Like, when we went to go see Aunt Bebe in the hospital, and I seen all them tubes in there, I'm like,
that's a mean jump.
yeah,
son.
nah,
I can't take it.
nah,
It's
I
just
can't.
something about the hospitals, man.
I think it's different for men because, like, for y'all, like even for me, I can sit up there and say, who here go to grave sites?
Whole time though. Wait. No, time out.
I haven't been in that, man.
Hold on, wait, time out.
I'm going Tuesday.
Hold on.
it
I was
depends
about to
on
say.
who it is.
Hold on, wait. We was about to say.
Who it
I was about to say. So Smug tried to do something every year at the grave site for his mother. This is big facts. He called everybody and, you know what I'm saying, try to at least have all of us there. This is facts.
Right.
So I do try to make it every time that I can. But I ain't even gonna, no, I'm lying. Let me not say every time that I can. Sometimes I just be like, bruh, I can't do it. Like, it's almost like I want to keep what I got in.
Bad. Like I'm saying, what,
Keep the last memory.
Yeah.
that I have instead of going there and keep, and then, let me finish real quick, Tay. And then my grandmother, grandfather, and aunt, they all beside each other. It's like, nah, bro, I just can't, I just can't.
But I think, like with me, my grandmother passed away, and it got to the point where I told my mother, I was like, Mom, I can't do this no more. Because every time, like me, she still goes. My brother, we all ride up there, and then like I don't even want to get out the damn car. And then you get out and you just see it's just a fucking plaque on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's not something. I just told my mother, I was like, I just can't do this no more. I can't keep going here every time around her birthday and everything like that. Like I said,
You feel like you hurting yourself.
yeah, because my mother's birthday is the same day as Miss Phyllis' birthday.
Oh, and BB's birthday is the 21st. Yeah. So if y'all want, we have somebody that want to talk.
Kenya.
Hey y'all.
What up?
What's up, baby?
So I just want to tell y'all, I ain't trying to be sad or nothing like that. But like from what I remember, I remember everybody, we always at on BB house, like basically we all kind of like got our last visit or whatever, and kind of like after everybody left was her like transition phase. And me, I used to have seizures. I started having seizures when I was like 1 year old. So for me, my aunt and my grandma was always there for me, and like my cousins and stuff too. So
Oh yeah, that was some
it
scary
kind of
shit.
like hit hard. So when I found out my aunt passed, we really didn't even get that far from the house. Just on our way home, we stopped at the gas station. And
Wait, after y'all left the house?
found out that she had passed away after we left the house or whatever. So we on our way home. This one we living in Fort Washington. So we on our way home and we stopped at the gas station, and we kind of like got the call that she left. You know, like her spirit is gone or whatever. So I remember like having a seizure at the gas station. You know, before I went home. So like that's what I remember. You know, Mommy tried to say, well, Mommy thought that the last time I had a seizure was when Grandma passed, but I really believe it was when Aunt Bebe passed. Because that's from what I remember.
Mm.
You know, because I remember us visiting Aunt Bebe, and nobody really could take her, seeing her in the bed like that. Like she couldn't really.
That's facts.
You know,
That's definitely how I felt.
You know, we knew something was going to go on because everybody is there visiting Aunt Bebe. You know, and Aunt Bebe is kind of like, we love Aunt Bebe, you know? Like, that's everybody, other than our family, that's probably everybody's favorite aunt, you know? But, like, that's what I remember, you know? And really wish that my aunt and my grandma and my grandparents were still here with me, but I appreciate the moments that we had, with each other. I was young, and even with the passing of my cousin Kanae, she was 14 days older than me. She was born on the 1st, I was born on the 14th. So I wish I could have met her, but I'm happy that
you did meet her.
Yeah, you did as a baby.
We got a picture of
y'all too.
and both of y'all in her home.
That's facts.
Some of that picture.
No, that's facts. Obviously, you won't, can you?
I remember that grandma holding us both.
Yeah, y'all was therapists though.
Grandma, she got redskin shirt on, and she holding you in one arm and Kanae in the other arm.
That's facts.
Yeah, I got that picture, but I'm saying like I wish that we was able to,
grow up
together.
I feel like that we would be unstoppable.
Yeah, I understand.
Like double trouble.
Kenya, wait. You know the thing is, she wouldn't be on Instagram doing the shit you doing. We're gonna make sure of that. It's like, nah, I'm like. Kenya, you don't be doing that wrong, bro.
Okay, I might be the good one. She might be the rough one. But I got a little rough patches too, though.
And that's a whole trip out there, Tonio. How you think she might have been?
What? Like how she'd have been, like Instagram wise?
No, I'm talking about good girl, bad girl.
Ooh, hey, bro. Whole time, if we gonna look at her baby picture, bro, she probably would have been mean as fuck, bro. Bro, she probably would have been mean. She mugging in that. She probably would have been like, Nick, yeah. If you was gonna get her, you was gonna have to work. That's what I think.
I don't know, bro.
What do you think, Kedie?
I'm thinking good girl. I don't know. I would hope good girl.
I mean, well, everybody hope good girl until Kenya bring her boyfriend around and you like, hold up, she not a good girl. Like, we ain't got time for that. But yeah, though, yeah.
I ain't telling with this family, she could have been doing
you never know.
anything.
Yeah, that's fact. She could have been.
They can't even take me by myself. What makes you think they would be able to take both of us?
Yeah. And y'all birthdays in the same month. They were we turning up this whole month.
This our month.
This our month, girl.
Come on, baby.
All right, good looking, Kenya.
All right, see y'all later.
All right. Hey, so look, before we go, right? This is what I want us to do. Cause Tay wasn't around, so he didn't get to meet Bebe and Grandma.
So you ain't never meet my mama?
No. Cause he came around when we was
in high school.
Yeah, we was in high school. Yeah. He came around at the Colonial.
I wasn't hanging around the crib.
Yeah.
I hung with you in high school more than I hung with his age.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't even know Tonio until I started working at Target.
That's facts. All right, so this is what I want us to do. I want to end this on a happy note because we've been sad the whole time. I ain't gonna say sad, but like emotional. How about everybody get a fondest moment with Grandma and Bebe, and who want to go first?
I go first with Bebe.
No. When I say the happiest moment, like what made you like laugh? It could be when she beat you or anything. It just, you know what I'm saying, your fondest moment. Then you just go one per. If you go,
when she smacked the shit out of them.
Hold on, wait. Who you going with first, Lim? I'm gonna go with Bebe first. All right, so look. This is what we gonna do. Lim, once you go with Bebe, everybody gonna go with Bebe. Then we gonna come back and go with Grandma.
And your moment, it doesn't. It can be. I want to hear a moment. Give me a cut. I want to hear a couple moments. Let me hear your happiest moment and the most teachable moment.
Oh, that's a bar. All right. Go ahead, Lim.
All right,
Bebe first.
My moment with Bebe is one time. This probably, I think it was around like Halloween. It probably was like around Halloween. So I'm going over my Aunt Bebe house. So everybody in the living room, but I knock on the door first. Nobody answered the door. So I'm like, what the fuck? So my I don't know what. I think they was playing cards or something. I don't know what. Or they was playing dominoes, something. I don't know. So I bang on the window. My Aunt Bebe jumped ASAP. So then she opened the door, smacked me, boom. I immediately started crying. Then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It was just I don't know how her reflexes lasted that long." She smacked the shit out. She said, "Boy, don't do that no more."
She walked to the door with that slapping her motherfucking hand.
And she immediately said, "Oh my God, I'm Sorry, man.
Man, I said, I don't know how her reflexes last that long.
That's how love, you know what I'm saying? How she loved her. She smacked the shit out of her.
Her reflex lasted for 10 steps in one fucking
Hey, Tay,
swing.
when I say she smacked the shit out of me, Tay, she smacked the
No. What you said was, you said, why y'all bitches ain't open the door? That's when she smacked you.
I don't remember.
She said, why y'all bitches ain't open the door?
How old were you?
I probably was like 11 or something.
Yeah, she smacked the shit out of them. And then after
He
she
must have didn't
smacked
know.
them, she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna tell you what the problem might have been, though.
Come here, baby.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem. I'm gonna tell you what the problem might have been. Mind you, we told y'all at the beginning that Bebe normally stay upstairs. Like when we all come over, she stay up. Yeah, we used to do carry out all night, be up all night, talking trash, but she never come down. So maybe he thought we was down there and then was like, why y'all? And then she was the one that opened the door.
No, we was in the living room. We just didn't open the door for Lim.
Oh.
And when Lim got the banging on the window, that what made Bees come out the door. And when she opened it, he thought it was one of us. And he said, why y'all bitches ain't open the door? But it was Bees right there.
So for me with Bebe, I was on a W2. And you know how you know what I'm saying when you a kid.
W2 or M20?
Nah, W2 that go past MLK.
Hey, it's still an M20?
Nah, it used to be M20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still a...
All right, so it was one of those motherfuckers. Which one went through the neighborhood?
Same drink. It was the W2. Now it's the W2.
Now,
but
it's the
was
W2 now, but it used to be the M20.
Oh, it probably was the M20. Someone M20 talking trash to my friends, right? They get off the bus. So I'm doing this, giving them the finger as the bus going by. She right on the avenue, looked at me. I looked at her. I put my head down. I go in the house. She said, "Oh, so fuck me?" I said, "No, Bebe."
That's the first time I heard about that.
No, I said, Bebe, no, I didn't. I was doing it. So she like, "Boy, don't you ever fucking put your middle finger up at nobody." It's like, all right, man, I won't do that no more.
Oh, look, Tutu says she was sitting. She said no, she was sitting at the window when she smacked shit out of Lim.
Oh, okay.
That's your worst or my worst? That's your worst?
No, I mean, bro, that's just
My worst is my worst.
That ain't my worst. That's just, I think that's both.
Not worse, but
Just
I'm
moment.
just saying,
Just
a
moment.
moment.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I motherfucking threw some firecrackers down the steps.
Man, you took my shit,
She
man.
told me not
You
to
just
like
told-
them
He
motherfuckers.
just took my shit.
Let him go.
Lo just
She
took my
just
shit.
told me not to like them motherfuckers. Boy, I lit a pack of firecrackers. Throw them down the steps. Boy, I tried to point at him. I said, Smug did it.
Damn.
Boy, she turned the rings around. It was ass whoopings everywhere.
Oh yeah, when she turned the rings around.
It's a rap when she turned them rings
Oh, she
around.
was
Rings
smoke.
get turned around.
That nigga took my motherfucking shit, because that's what I was about to say. Bruh.
So y'all both got whooped for that?
No, he ain't get touched.
Oh, she beat you for it.
Man, she ain't touched that nigga.
She beat
He
you
lying
for it.
like a motherfucker. She told us to stay away from fucking fireworks, but we had the rock of that shit in our pocket. But his stupid ass, you remember Aunt Pam was living right there, and down the steps, there was the motherfucking laundry room.
Right.
And you know if you like that shit right there, that
They
shit
can
gonna
hit.
be loud. It's gonna echo.
And then you know she jumping.
Logos like the shit right there. And she came out the door. He done already kicked it. I'm still standing there. She like, didn't I tell y'all motherfuckers? I was like, Mom, she
Well, whole time though.
no. Bob, she smacked me like 3 times. I was still standing there like the shit wasn't phasing me. She turned the motherfucking rings around. Nigga, motherfucker. She gave me a Superman. She gave me a Superman jump.
She jumped in the air, slapped the stupid ass.
You gonna go down?
Hey, Slim, I still did. She was mad as shit.
Tutu said, talk about Keith and the cigarette.
Oh, yeah, Lo. That's what you need to talk about.
Look. Hold on. What do you do?
Yeah, talk about that.
DT came in there and said, Aunt Bebe, can I get a cigarette? She said, yeah, cuz. I'm a nephew, I got you. She gave him a Newport. Hold 100. You hear me? I'm a smoker. He hit that motherfucker halfway. I said, let me hit that.
How old were you, Keith?
I will give you about 12,
Okay.
13. You hear me? I ain't gonna hold you. He passed me the cigarette. I'm hitting that motherfucker. Boy, my mother come out the room. Guess what I did, bro? On my mother life, I could never make this shit up. I flicked this motherfucker from here to Mexico. That motherfucker landed dead in the ashtray. I can never make this shit up. She looked at him. His dumb ass gonna say, "Auntie, can I get another cigarette?" I'm looking at him like, "Bitch, you stupid."
Hey,
She looked at him and said, "Motherfucker, I just gave you a whole Newport.
Right.
What a jack go at that I just gave you?"
Right.
He told me, "No, we smoked it.
We.
Smoked it." No,
He said we?
I smoked
Oh, okay.
that. I smoked that.
Mm.
She like, "There's no way in hell you smoked that whole Newport that fast. That was a 100." Boy, that motherfucker was in the ashtray.
He Steph Curry the shit on that motherfucker.
Hey.
You hear me?
So the whole time when you think about it, all of our stuff was y'all like on some teaching moments though, because mine was I did put my middle finger up and she was like, "Hey, don't do that." And then Lim Jane was more like, "You don't be cursing around me." They both supposed to mess with fireworks and you don't supposed to be smoking.
And I don't supposed to be smoking.
Yeah. So let's get to grandma. I think I'm gonna go to grandma. I'm gonna do grandma Jane first. I think me and Smug might have the same one. Maybe not. We on 13th, right? It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. We gotta go to school the next day. So we outside. It's like 3 girls outside. So it's me, Smug.
Big Tank.
Oh yeah, Tink. And what's her cousin?
I just seen her the other day.
I forgot. Trisha. Yeah. So we outside, right? Rita.
Rita.
No, it was more than them.
Talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, it was more than it was.
All right, long story.
What's Tata and them brother name? I mean sister name.
Tasha. Look, long story short, it's like 3 of us and like 5 girls. So we outside. So Kedie Lo comes downstairs and say, "Grandma said y'all gotta come in." So we like, all right. Kedie Lo goes in the house. Bro, we outside, still talking to the girls, bro. Grandma come out that jump with her robe on.
Bucket naked.
Hey, yo, she said, "If y'all don't get y'all bitch asses in this house." Hey, young. When I say the embarrassment, when I say the embarrassment of this moment, bro,
we wasn't getting no pussy out.
Like dead in headlights,
bro. Look, the girls looked at us like, and we looked at them like,
I know y'all had a defeated face. It was in the motherfucking face defeated.
Hey, nah, hold up, wait. You know how dogs do when you kick them up their butt and you tuck their tail? That's what we did. We like,
How old were you?
Bro, we was in high school.
Damn.
Big Tank had.
Hey, Slim.
But y'all got y'all bitch asses in that house.
Nah,
though,
we walked right behind her.
Grandma came.
We would have. I would have held her robe if she'd have said, "Do it."
Say, I'm talking about. She had her drawers on.
Nah,
And
fact.
just a robe.
That's
nothing
facts.
else.
She had with the zip up robe or the tie.
No, the tie jump.
The silk jump.
And you know she mad because she had to come out here.
Yeah, and she didn't have her wig on.
Yep, and she ain't have her wig on. Yep. Yeah,
Grandma came out that motherfucker and said, "I told y'all, get y'all bitch ass in this."
That's facts.
Like, man, I know y'all was like, man, we ain't fucking nobody around here.
That's a great thing right there.
They definitely talked about us though. What about you, Lim and Kedie?
I don't know if it was man Kedie Lo or it probably was man Daryl one time, and we walk into the store. So, imagine if anybody know my grandmother, if you get that wrong on soda, you taking your ass back to that store. And everybody knew grandma drunk the orange. I want to say it's tangerine. That orange tangerine soda. Man Daryl went to go. I don't know if it was Kedie Lo. It probably was Man Daryl. We went to the store to get the orange soda, but we got a different orange soda. Yeah. Boy, you think we ain't gonna have to go back to that store? Walk back to that, man. It was so hot out that motherfucker. She made us walk all the way back to that store to get that tangerine soda. And she said, "Next time, y'all better bring the real one next time." I said,
"Yeah, you got that shit right next time, nigga."
I said, "Yeah."
But no, I don't really got no bad time. No,
it ain't bad.
It's just a teachable moment or something like that.
All right, but since Tonio had a...
Matter of fact, yeah, I do. It was thunderstorming.
This motherfucker, one late night.
I jumped out the car. That motherfucker took me 30 feet down the street. It was raining hard, heavy. She grabbed me. She said, "If anything happened to him, all y'all gonna die."
Damn.
Everybody right here gonna die. Boy, the rain was raining so hard. Look, bro, I'm so skinny. That motherfucker took me 30 feet down the street. I was in the motherfucker. I thought I was in a swimming pool. The way I was swimming down the motherfucking street. That's the only time I could think of, like a memorable moment, like where's the weed really, you know.
I mean, you two motherfuckers was the favorite anyway.
Right. The fuck?
Man, fuck y'all niggas. But I got one that.
Smug just was available.
But look, I'm coming down Mississippi, coming from holidays, walking towards 13th, right? And Mabel was driving.
Uh-oh. The sisters together.
Yeah.
Flew down the street.
Mabel in the driver's seat, Trudy Boo in the passenger seat, Evelyn behind her.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you getting all of them at once.
So they see me, they pull over, they like, where you going at? I'm like, I'm about to go to the house. Come on, get in. They just came from the casino.
You smell like weed.
No, I ain't smell like no weed.
Oh, okay.
But they was cussing like a butt. Hey, Slim, I never heard so many goddamn cuss words.
Oh, the sisters was together. You
yeah, bro. I'm like this.
What's your bitch ass?
Everybody. That wasn't only grandma's favorite word.
That was all they were, cuz.
All they ass. I'm telling you, bro. They was going to fuck off in that motherfucker. And it was only a half a block that we went.
Heard every damn curse word in the book.
Hey, Slim.
He said we went to have a block.
Yeah. From 10th place to 13th, bro.
Yeah, that's fact. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Hey, Mo, I never heard so many goddamn cuss words in my goddamn life.
That's crazy.
These motherfuckers that you motherfucking bitch ass, you motherfucking son of a bitch, you goddamn.
They must was losing money.
Yeah, they must took an L at the casino.
Yeah, they must have taken an L.
That'll make you cuss like a motherfucker.
Them niggas hit. They was talking about how the fuck they gonna celebrate.
Say, bitch, we going to the store right now, bitch.
Hey, I was like, oh, let me get $20, grandma.
Oh, man. All right, man. Well, on that note, I want to say thank y'all for coming on the show and being. You got something?
Yeah, we ain't talk about Grandma Jean.
Dang, she was the last one.
She was the last one.
Come on, y'all. Let's get somewhere. I mean, it's up to y'all. If y'all can handle it, I'm going to handle it. Because I don't think I could take this one.
Well,
I mean, I'm a, you know.
Well, Grandma Jean.
She was the one with the gun.
Yeah, she passed away last year, right? No. Yeah. Last year. Like 4 days before her birthday or something, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now, none of us have no grandparents.
No.
We don't have no grandparents.
22 days before her birthday.
22 days before her birthday?
Both of our grandfathers died. That's Jean and Grandma Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have no grandparents.
Yeah, we don't have no grandparents. That's tough. Yeah.
Say what them be saying.
So
Uncle Pete granddad.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of, with Grandma too, the same situation was happening. They were because Grandma used to go to the hospital a lot.
Yeah.
And they was like, "Hey, she in the hospital." I was like, "All right."
Just a lot of surgery.
All right, she in the hospital. I mean, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, Mommy like, so you know your grandmother didn't make it. Make what? What you mean she ain't make it? Oh yeah, she passed away. Mom, you just said she was doing good. Again, I'm having this calm conversation because it don't hit me at that moment.
Hold on. They didn't have a conversation with y'all before?
What about her situation?
That they was gonna take her off.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, look, Smo, you gotta understand, I was working, so I got the call that she in the hospital. Then my mother told me the day after that she's doing all right. But then once I got back to work and I got off, it was like, oh yeah, she, you know what I'm saying, she didn't make it. I'm gonna tell you my thing. I can't listen to not one Prince song. I can't do it. Purple Rain is over for me. It's over for me. It's over for me. I ain't listening to no Purple Rain. I ain't listening to no Purple Rain. And Barry White. Any Barry White? I'm good. Yeah, I ain't got time for I ain't got time for none of that.
My darling,
Hey, so let me ask y'all this question though. And then we can, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all numb to it now?
No.
No, let me explain what I mean. It's like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
I don't like to think about it.
Hold up, no, let me tell you how I feel. I really was hurt from Bebe, like really, really hurt. With my grandparents, it was like I'm hurt too, but it's like, I mean, they're old.
They live their life.
They live their life. So it's like, I'm crying more because I miss them. Instead, because think about this. Both of our grandparents, they was suffering. So for real, it's like, it's kind of good that they ain't suffering no more.
No, it's not.
In our mind, they not suffering no more. So it's like, all right, I mean, my grandparents lived a long life, you know, a nice, cool life or whatever. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say numb to it because that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just that, like, it's almost like, all right, like, when kids pass, you like, oh, that shit really hit home. But when you see someone pass and they be like, oh, they was 95, you like, I mean, he was 95. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
But that's all into your grieving too.
But at the end of the day, look, like for me, when I lost my mother and them, that shit, it hurt me. But for me to lose my grandmother, Jean, both of my grandmothers, either one of them, I don't care which one of them it was. It hurt, bro. But it like you said, it don't hit you right then and there.
No.
It be the after fact. But for me, I try to block it out. Like, and it's not that I don't want to think about you. It's the fact that I don't want to think about what happened to you. You see what I'm saying? So
True.
For me, I be trying to block that shit out.
But we men, that's what we do.
Yeah,
so Tay, what about you though, Tay? Because you lost your grandmother too.
Dog, it's just the same thing with like when I lost my grandmother. It's just like that numbness and that pain. Like, nigga, when she passed away, I'm sipping, but you're not even getting drunk.
Oh, that's tough.
It's to the point you drinking, but you're not even getting drunk.
You think you're not until you really are.
I would never like been behind a car, but you to the point, like I was drinking so much, but it was just to the point of I was so much in reflective state that I was just like, I wasn't like, ooh, like that. I'd just be sitting down there, I'd be drinking, and I'd go to sleep and I wake up, drink again, blase, everything like that. Even like before the funeral, drinking, everything like that. But you don't really, like I told you, it don't hit, because I was around Tonio and them when I got when they told me we was going to a all-white party.
Yep, that's facts.
And they called me, my cousin called me, was like, they don't think Benny gonna make it through the night. I hit the motherfucking out Tonio house. They was living not here but the other house.
Was I with y'all that night?
No, you ain't go that night. It was me, Tonio, and Little Marcus. We supposed to go all white party. I'm at the motherfucking hospital, and she was at UMC at the hospital, all white party. I'm wearing all white, all my cousins in that junk. So we just thinking, yeah, maybe it's something bad she can pull through. And they was telling us in the hospital, you know, they tell you 3 at a time, 4 at a time. We knew it was over when he said, all of y'all can come back.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy about that whole day, right? Mind you, again, like I said, certain shit don't be hitting me. We going to this all-white party. I'm getting dressed. Marcus at the crib. Tay calls, but he don't say why he can't go. He just like,
no, I got there. I got to your house. I ran out of your house.
This is facts. You right. You had on all white. That's facts. He was like, y'all, I ain't going. And he just rolled out. I'm going to tell you what I said. This sucker ass nigga always not going somewhere. At this time, I think, did you have a girlfriend at the time?
I was talking to Jessica.
And I think that's what I thought. Like, nigga ain't going to go because of this girl. Then the next day, I was like, Tay, so you ain't go to the party because, you know what I'm saying, your girl or whatever? He was like, nah, my grandmother passed away.
And how
you know how stupid I felt?
Did you feel?
You know how stupid? Nah, stupid as fuck. But I ain't going on. I just felt stupid. Like, damn, whole time I'm so used to Tay not going because of the girl.
The situation.
Yeah, nah, he just was like, I gotta go, y'all. I was like, what? No, I gotta go.
We was in the hospital that whole night, and then I get in the house and everything. Like, and I told you that it just don't. I think I worked that week and not really like you go to work. I'm not really talking to nobody. I just threw myself into work and just basically just on some calm shit. Yeah. But then when you see that casket open and you walk past that casket, it seemed like all them emotions hit like a hammer. Mm-hmm. They're saying they hit you all at once and to the point where you find yourself, like you're saying, you walking back. Like I walked past the casket, I walked past that motherfucker, I almost failed. Because I had been drinking before I got that motherfucker, and then I almost failed. I was like, shit, that shit hit you so hard.
Yeah.
It hit you to the point where it's deafening, and that's when it becomes so cemented that this person is not coming back, that you're never going to see them again.
This shit is so real.
Yeah.
Like you know how you might man, this shit ain't real. But when you see them in that casket, bruh, you can look at them. You looking at them, and I ain't saying they looking back at you, but you like, man, this shit is not real. This shit is real.
Right.
This the end.
Man, like for me,
You know what I'm saying?
for me, like I never cried at funerals. Like I never cried at funerals until Grandma Jean passed. Like I used to think something was wrong with me though, for real. Like I just really thought, cause I'm seeing everybody cry, and I'm like damn, this shit is really not hitting me though. Like it's really like I don't like even like okay, so like when we was at grandma funeral, like I'm thinking like it's gonna be the usual like ain't shit. But then, like, I'm just like, damn, like everything just started replaying in my mind. Like, I remember when talking to grandma like, grandson, your grandma getting tired, and I'm like, and that shit, like, when she told me, it ain't like hit me like that, cause like it's just like, all right, but then when it replayed in my mind when I was there, it was like
that's something you never.
She was letting you know.
But that's something you never want to hear older person say they getting tired.
Yeah.
I felt as though I didn't get a chance to tell her I love her.
Yeah, that's another thing that hurt.
That's what hurt me.
You and me, we wasn't able to say goodbye, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that made me strong with my mother. I was able to say goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And my aunt came to me and was like, man, listen.
Cause what your grandmother just passed, that was during COVID, and y'all all couldn't be up there.
We couldn't. No, only her kids. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even go see her or nothing. And
hold up, sexy _ Aquarius said the hardest thing for me was looking into their eyes and knowing they're ready to go.
Dang, that's tough.
That's mommy. I want to see if mommy want to talk. Does she want to say something?
Them, you guys start reading the comments, bro. We about to have a comment watcher for you, bro. God, bro. People gonna stop watching me like, yeah, I ain't watching the hell be reading.
That was the last comment.
All right, bro. God, dang it. Nah, though, yeah, bro. That's tough, though.
Maj, you gonna join?
That's some tough stuff.
Do you want to join?
Like I said before, Miss Phyllis Jones, I could say from hearing y'all explain y'all stories, like I never met your mom, I never met your other grandmother. I know your other grandmother, she was a card playing motherfucker, boy.
That's facts.
She was a card playing motherfucker.
You melt Jean. Talking about Jean.
And a 38 totem motherfucker.
Yeah, I think she got about 40, 50 off me. Yeah. A couple times. She got about 40, 50 off me. But only thing I can say, just hearing y'all stories, I can tell that all of these women were women of grace, but they knew how they didn't spare that motherfucking rod on y'all ass. And they got y'all to a point in y'all life where right now y'all reaping the benefits of the people that they were.
That's facts.
Hey, Tay. Hey, bro, I got a moment with my grandma Jean. I don't know what I did, bro. I cannot remember. But obviously, my mother told my grandmother something that I did or something, bro. I can't remember what it was.
What mommy told her you had 2 kids at one time?
No, hell no.
Nah, go ahead.
So you gotta pull out, baby.
Hey, bro.
Nah, go ahead, Lem. Go ahead.
So my grandmother called me, bro. This is her exact words, bro. I cannot make this shit up. Grandma called me. I said, "Hello, what's up, Grandma?" She said, "You still got my number?" I said, "Yeah, Grandma." Lose it. Click.
You lying,
bro. Ask my mother.
Hey,
I said, bro, I was hurt.
So
I'm
you
like,
hold up, Lem,
what you wasn't calling her or what?
Bro, what?
I can't remember what I did,
Did you
bro.
kill the president?
Bro.
Oh, no, she would have congratulated you for that.
Hey, yo, you said grandma did what, bro?
That's probably because you ain't called her enough.
Bro, nah, it wasn't.
Nah, because she didn't do that to me because I ain't really called like that.
Bro, she called and said, "You still got my number?" I said, "Yeah, Grandma." She said, "Lose it." Click. I said, "Yeah." I cannot remember what the fuck I did, though. I cannot remember.
How old was you?
I was in my teenage years. Like I probably like 14 or 15 or something like that.
And she told you to lose
You did something. It was bad.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
Young, I ain't never had that happen to me before with nobody.
Let me read this. Let me read one of these comments before we go. Love Long Legacy said the hardest thing I went through was seeing my dad when he was sick and his body was so small and frail and weak. And the 2 days later he was gone. I was 14.
Dang.
Sorry for your loss, baby.
Yes. I could say, just to really to wrap the show up, losing a loved one is one of the hardest things that you're ever going to deal with. And like I said, for y'all for losing a sister and for your parents for losing a child, it's really, even though it happens, it's not really realistic. You as a parent, I would never want my child. Mm-hmm. You would never, as a parent, you're not supposed to bury your child. Your child's supposed to bury you. Yeah.
Facts.
So basically, and then as kids, we go through it where even right now, I wouldn't want the hurt of seeing my mother pass. And I even said to her, I would rather die before you. And she was like, you foolish. Because I would never want to have to bury you or your brother.
Yeah, that's
selfish.
Yeah,
it's very
selfish, bro. That's selfish as a man.
And then,
so with that being said, so is it selfish on my behalf or your behalf?
It's selfish on as the child, on the child's behalf.
Is it selfish on
because you you should not, your mother should not have to bury you, or your father should not have to bury you. You should be burying them, barring anything else. But especially to lose a sister at that young age, and that I understand. I can't understand that hurt as burying, and I don't think none of us understand that hurt as burying a child.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's one of the hurtingest things. And then y'all even talk about it, when that notion creep in your mind as to if something was to happen to your child or this, that you got to keep tearing that notion out of your mind.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, do y'all have some type of resentment to y'all father?
No. He did what he had to do. You know, if I needed him, if I called his ass, he come through. I never had no resentment towards him.
As a child, you might have felt.
Back in the day, I most definitely, and I'm gonna tell you why, bro. There's no way in hell I'm gonna call you 30 times and you never answer, and you know that it's me calling. This is what I got to do to get in contact with you. I gotta say, hey Dad, this Keith. I'm on your voicemail though. This when the house phones was the voicemail drink. I gotta speak through the fucking voicemail thing for you to know that it's me, for you to answer.
But you do know, he still be working and then sleeping, right? He still do the same job.
And I understand that. But at the end of the day, when you know that I'm calling you, even if you don't get it at that time, call me back. And I'm not mad at him at all. Right, man?
But as you became an adult, did that more of acceptance came in? Yeah. I learned to accept him.
I learned I know how he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to say good or bad. It's just I learned to accept.
I know he's not gonna answer.
That's why I say it's hard. I understand a lot of adults.
No, man, we're not calling that on the show.
A lot of adults go through certain things, and then we blame our parents for shit when you become an adult, and you just keep thinking that basically is, the way my life is like this because you did this and this and you did this. At some point in time, you're going to have to release that hurt that your parents, whatever they may have done for you, not for them, for you, you're going to have to release that hurt for you can move on. Because you have adults out here that blame their parents. They can be 35, 40 years old. Oh, I'm like this because my mother or my father did this when I was 12 or something like that.
I can't do that because if I was a workaholic like a motherfucker, I ain't got home. All I do is motherfucker go to work. Then I can say, you made me like this. All I can think about is going to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't blame my lifestyle on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did provide. And since that's when he got the job. When my mama told him that she was pregnant with me.
Well, he knew what time it was.
And he's still working that same goddamn job.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no resentment against the man. You hear me?
We gonna say, like, rest in peace to everybody.
Yes.
Like, anybody
Facts.
ever lost somebody on the live, and then definitely rest in peace to Bebe, y'all grandmothers, Kedie, everybody that generally passed in our families that's basically shaped and molded our lives. We gonna sit up there and everybody's gonna keep praising them, and everybody's gonna keep holding them up, just for the next generation to still remember them.
When I think of home.
Oh, man.
What you doing, brother?
Yeah, you're not about to sing that song, bro. Yeah, we not about to. You ain't about to.
But when you said you had a song that you was gonna play before
you
the
thought that's
show,
what I was gonna play?
I thought you was gonna play home, bro.
Nah, bro. You
I was
ain't.
about to say,
Nah,
this
you.
nigga
I don't
trying
even
to get
listen
the
to
nigga
that
in
song.
tears.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that.
I was like, this nigga trying to get the nigga in tears before the show even started.
I mean, well, guess what, Smug? We do know one thing. You ain't just a drunken man. You a crying man too. And on that note, take us out.
Said, I'm gonna say it one more time, and then with everybody still here today, give people roses while they living.
Facts.
Please hold, man. If you ain't talked to somebody in a minute, call. It don't take a minute to text somebody, call somebody. I know, like I said, y'all know I'm bad with the phone, but it's still to the point of don't let time go by and something been done happen, and then there's something you like, damn, I ain't talked to them, and this da. You still sit up here, give these people their roses, and show these people their loves while they here.
Yes, Lord. And before we end it, can we all put up an L for our loved ones that we all lost? Please, one time. Thank you, baby. I love everybody that I lost, and that's on my life.
And you already know we the motherfucking content cowboys, man. We stay riding on these motherfucking topics. I'm your boy Tay. You can reach me on Instagram at DBOWE326. Tonio.
It's your boy Southside Malone, but I'm from Waldorf. You dig? You can find me on IG and Tonio. She love her. R.I.P. on BB.
Lim.
You know what's your boy Lim. You can find me on IG. Oh, you can just find me.
What the fuck? Your IG got canceled while we was on the show? Your IG got canceled again?
I was reading the comments, bro.
I was about to say, your IG ain't get canceled again, did it? How you got kicked off again? Not again.
Nigga got kicked off during the show. Like this nigga got traded.
Hey, and I want to give a big shout out to our guests, our family, for coming on and really actually bearing it all. Because I know this was a hard discussion to have.
Yeah.
But I want to thank both of y'all, Kedie Lo, Smug.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having
Introduce
me on.
y'all. Man, we about to go introduce yourself.
2 bars. I'm your boy, Smug. But on IG, KOROCKSTARR, KO Rockstar.
Lo.
And it's your boy Kedie Lo, Kedie Lo, KEDIELO. And if your hoe don't know, she better find out, because I spanked her.
And you know, we up out of here.
Bebe and everyone else up there, plus. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. 3, 2, 3, yeah!
My life.
Stove cooked this. I done lost a lot of people in my lifetime. Trying to hold it in, couldn't stop me for crying. Living without them, yeah, you see I'm trying. Wish we could still hold hands, sometimes I feel like dying.